size of the school, the number of players. We'll see if that helps Russellville kind of get things rolling. As the last few weeks, they started to piece some things together. They just have not been able to put it together for all 4 quarters. So this is a good test tonight for the Panthers to see where they match up before district play next week. John Burns alongside Chris McGinnis. And Chris, another lovely weather night for Russellville and Ray Stadium. And again, what should be hopefully a really good football game.
Really, really nice night. Large crowd for homecoming night here at Ray Stadium tonight. Of course, across the way, you've got the Logan County Cougars at Cougar Stadium. They've already started their district play. They did that last week with an overtime win over Allen County. They've got Callaway County tonight at Cougar Stadium. Again, the Panthers and the Cougars should be a heavy favorite in that football game. But the Panthers tonight come in, as you mentioned, JB, a team that we think this is more to our competitive level as opposed to the Glasgows and the Logan Counties and the Franklin Simpsons that Russellville has seen on the schedule. But make no mistake about it, we felt that way about the Butler Counties and the Trigg Counties, too, and we were disappointed. And so I think you really spoke the truth when you say, it's an interesting night for the Panthers to see where they are before they go into district play, because make no mistake about it, before having played a single district game, on paper, the Panthers are still favored in all 3 district games this season. That shows you the lack of quality in the district, because the reality is in that sister district where you match up for the playoffs, all 4 of those teams in that sister district are within like the top, 15 to 20 teams in Class A football. And so a really interesting matchup for the Panthers tonight. And a Todd County team that had some success last year was hoping to build on that. And I think as they come in with Coach Josh Robbins tonight 2 and 3, they may be a little disappointed in their start to the season.
Absolutely, I agree. I think they had some high expectations over there to be more than 2 and 3. Have some losses of interest that we'll get into in a little bit. But you and I, we support our Panthers, but we also keep it real, as I feel like we should. I'm not necessarily looking for a win tonight. What I want to see, Chris, is 4 quarters put together, limiting the mental mistakes, limiting our own unforced errors, and having a chance. I think that will do volume for this team. Would I love to get the win? Absolutely. But let's start there and see if we can be in the 4th quarter with a chance to win the ball game.
Well, and when you say that, JB, and you go back to a team that under Coach Mikey Benton in 2021 played in the state championship game against Pikeville, and now to realize that we've lost, 15 out of our last 16 games, that competitive bar is a pretty low bar. I mean, when you say it out loud and you say, wow, we just hope to be in this game in the 4th quarter, limit our mistakes, and be competitive against the 2 and 3 2A team in Todd County. It really is, the bar is lowered, but now Mikey hadn't made any bones about it. It's a very young football team. He's rolling out with, at this point, as of last week, a new quarterback in Hunter Hallman. And, he's got a lot of young athletic skill players, but they are just learning to play and how to play at the varsity level. And so there's certainly been some learning on the fly. And, certainly hope that this is the night that they're able to put it all together.
Absolutely. Jamie's got it for us back at the station. Chris and I will bring you the football game all night on all those great WRUS channels, 104.9 FM, 610 AM on those radio dials. You can go to WRUSradio.com, listen there. You can download the WRUS app, or you can follow us on Twitter, WRUS_RHS. You can also go to YouTube and search RVK Sports for the live feed to watch the game, and then we have our voices over the football game, so you can't hide from us. I mean,
we're everywhere.
If you want to get rid of us, you're going to just have to find the mute button to do that, and obviously we'll keep you updated on Logan County and Callaway County all night long. We've got it less than 30 minutes. They'll kick off at Ray Stadium on homecoming. Todd County and Russellville set to do battle. When we come back, we'll break down both ball clubs. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Don't let aches and pains put you on the sidelines. Lingering pain from aging or injuries can impair your ability to move and take the fun out of everyday activities. Let Logan Memorial Hospital get you back in the game. Take a joint pain assessment at loganmemorial.com/orthopedics to find out how we help alleviate pain, increase mobility and range of motion, and get you back to living your life to its fullest. Logan Memorial Hospital. Be well, live well. That's why we're here. Go to loganmemorial.com/orthopedics.
This is David Guine of Riley White in downtown Russellville. We are proud to support this broadcast of high school sports because we know our young people work hard every day in the classroom, on the practice field, and at game time. Their effort today will reap the benefits for years to come. We understand the value of hard work because we strive daily to be your total health care solution. Whether it's prescriptions, home oxygen, diabetic supplies, or medical equipment, Riley White is eager to earn your business.
I'm Tracy Gilbert, branch manager at First Southern National Bank. We at First Southern are a team committed to affirming the dignity and value of all our customers, and we will be responsible stewards of your money. First Southern's desire is to always deliver more than is expected and to actively strive to make our community a better place to live. Our goal is to treat you like we would want to be treated if we came to visit you at your home. Come see us at our home, 88 South Bethel Street, where we can deliver more than is expected.
First Southern National Bank, member FDIC.
Are you having trouble sleeping at night? Do you get too hot or cold? Maybe you roll to the middle of the bed. At Crabtree Furniture, we can help you solve these problems with Restonic. The Restonic mattresses showcase an Outlast cover that keeps your body temperature more constant. Many of the mattresses feature the Marvelous Middle, a beefed-up section in the middle of the mattress that prevents dipping and sagging. This means no rolling into the middle of the bed. Come see us for a great night's sleep. We have queen sets starting at $298.
At Logan Aluminum, we're committed to our community. We're happy to support our young people by sponsoring this broadcast of high school sports on WRUS. Every day, Logan Aluminum operates using principles and values expected of each team member to ensure our company is successful. Just like a sports team, all of our team members play a vital role in our success. Best of luck to the Cougars and Panthers from Logan Aluminum.
The Rebels of Todd County come into Ray Stadium tonight to do battle with the Panthers of Russellville. Todd County, let's learn a little bit more about their ball club. They're 2-3, like Chris said earlier. Here's what they lined up with. They lost to Monroe County week 1, 34-7. Beat Ohio County 19-0. Lost to Webster County 47-28. That was an interesting score to see. Beat Stewart County, Tennessee 43-0. Couldn't tell you anything about why that score was that way or who Stewart County, Tennessee is. And then lost to McLean County last week, 46-28. McLean County, good football team. They're able to score some points, but then McLean obviously able to kind of pull it away and make it a 46-28 final. 2-3. They play Russellville tonight. Then they get in district play at home against Owensboro Catholic, Fort Campbell, and then at Edmonson County before finishing out their campaign with the Warren Central. Got a quarterback that's pretty good, Chris. Looking to get it out to their playmakers. It's going to be a tough battle for our defense.
It is, and as you walk through that schedule, JB, here's what we think we know.
Yep.
And what we think we know. We think we know that Monroe County is an okay football team.
Right.
They lost 34-7.
Right.
Ohio County is a very bad football team. Todd County beat them 19-0. Webster County, you mentioned that score was interesting. I want you to tell folks why you think that 47-28 score was interesting based on what you know about Webster County.
You know, when you originally look at it, you're like, Webster County, they should have handled that pretty easily because they lost to Crittenden County week 1, 31-8. Yes. Crittenden County, not a very good ball club this year. But they've gone on to win 4 games. They blew out Butler County, Ballard Memorial, and then the interesting one, which we'll get to, they beat Trigg County 64-42.
Yes, so that Webster County team is sneaky in that they are better than we would have thought that they were.
Correct.
And again, they beat this Todd County team 47-28. Looking at Stewart County, looking at a 43-0 score tells me Stewart County is not a very good football team.
That's what
and so the point to that is, and then last week McLean County, a good football team, again, as you mentioned, they put up 28 against McLean County, but I think some of that was late. And so when you look at the 2 wins, it's really against 2 pretty weak opponents from that standpoint. At least, from a Panthers standpoint, that's what we're looking at, thinking, well, they beat 2 teams, but they're not very good teams. And so you come in, you've got, as you mentioned, a freshman quarterback in Miles Redding that has thrown the ball 46 times in 5 games, so not quite 10 attempts per game. So they're not throwing the ball a ton. I'm sorry, I said it, 46 completions. My apologies, 109 attempts. That's where I wanted to go with that. He's got 4 interceptions, 453 yards, and 6 pass touchdowns. Again, not bad numbers for a freshman. He's averaging about 91 yards per game. Meanwhile, the leading rusher, Quentin Grace, 60 carries in 5 games, 369 yards, 5 rushing scores. He's at about 74 yards per game. Then their leading receiver, Brian Farlow, 19 receptions, JB, in 5 games. So he's averaging about 4 catches a game. That's a lot of volume when you consider 46 total completions.
Right.
19 catches for 163 yards, 3 touchdowns, averaging just over 32 yards per game. So this is a team that's trying to put it together. As you mentioned, they have scored some points against what we think are some pretty good opponents. They put up 28 against both Webster County and McLean County. And so when you're looking at that and you're evaluating this Russellville Panther team, it makes you say, okay, if they've scored 28, the Rebels, against two pretty good teams, can the Russellville Panthers score 28, 35 points tonight if that's what it takes to win this ball game?
That's the key, is can the defense limit them, because if you look at Russellville, lost to Butler County week 1, 7-29. That's it in terms of low-score defensive output. Got beat Glasgow 42-6, Logan County 49-14, Trigg 59-13, Franklin 50-19. So can we stay in it? I agree, Chris, but we're going to have to limit this game in the 20s for us to have a chance, because we didn't score 20 this year. So it's a thing that we're going to have to probably do tonight to have a chance to win the football game.
Interesting note to this series. This is a rivalry that goes back a long way. These teams, for several years, especially when Kentucky high school football was a first-class system, these two teams were in the same district for a lot of years in Class A football. Talking to our friends from the WEKT, the Todd County radio station, they believe the last Todd County victory was 1989.
Wow.
I can tell you the 1990s, our state championship year, Todd County had what may have been one of Todd County's best teams. The 90 team was a very, very good football team. There was just one problem. Yes, they had to play a Russell Panther team that was absolutely loaded. Their senior class that year was a really, really good athletic class. It just happened that Russell was a once-in-a-lifetime state team, that kind of thing, that the class that Russell had. So, going back with KHSAA, the last 19 years, going back to 98, Russell was 19-0 in those games. Most of them aren't even really close. However, 2021, that year that Russellville went to the state championship, lost to Lightwood. You remember that game?
I do.
It's a 10-0 football game that Mikey picked up last minute because of COVID. It was a fill-in game, and not a great Todd County team, but came in and really stymied a very good Russellville Panther football team. Russell gets out of that, literally gets out of that with a 10-0 victory.
And it shows you, too, of that year, not to reminisce too much, but how much further along our defense was that year than our offense. Our defense was just another level of talent. Offense was average. They're okay, but they got the job done. But, I mean, that shows you right there that the defense was loaded, offense struggled. And give credit to Todd County, because you're right, they came out. That's the first game I think about when I think of them. Is they gave us everything we wanted and more
100%.
in a year that we were afloat.
Yep. So the Panthers come in, as we mentioned, made the quarterback change last week, Franklin. Hunter Holman came in, was 18 of 29 for 116 yards versus a very good Wildcat defense. Threw one interception with 2 touchdowns that allowed the Panther offense to move McCabe around, and of course, as part of that, McCabe became the leading receiver. He's got 9 catches for 88 yards on the season. I believe all of those came last week. And again, Tutu really gets to use his athleticism when he's out on the edge. Holman looks to be comfortable. They did some nice things early on, especially in the ball game, in getting him some easy throws. And the Panthers offensively moved the ball as well, especially early on. And the defense, they talked about with the coaches show Tuesday night, the defense made some pretty good stops, but Fort Campbell ultimately did too much and dominated at every level of the game, especially special teams.
Absolutely. Special teams scored on 2 kickoff returns. They scored a punt return. I know they had the bad snap on the punt that they scored on.
Well, they had the block punt and then the safety.
Scored, then the safety on that. So 2 bad snaps or blocking. Yeah, so 4 different scoring opportunities on special teams, which is way too many. That should be for a whole season.
20 points.
Yes.
For special teams against Franklin Simpson. Again, a very good Franklin Simpson football team, ranked 7th in Class 4A or whatever. So, make no mistake about it, they're a solid team. But, the Panthers were outgunned that night. But, again, did show some improvement. And, as you mentioned, coming into this game, what we got to see out of the Russellville Panthers tonight is 4 quarters of fight.
That's right. And you'll hear in just a minute what Mikey talks about all the time. Adversity is going to happen every game. How do you respond to that? Because you're not going to play a perfect football game. Right. You're going to have bad moments. You got to get back up and keep going, and that's going to be the key tonight. But, Chris, our opinions matter?
Not at all.
Absolutely nothing. But the one that does is next. Head coach Mikey Benton, when we return, as we're counting down the kickoff, Russellville and Todd County on homecoming. You're listening to High School Sports on WRUS.
Folks come from miles around to eat at Roy's Barbecue. Delicious pulled pork, barbecue beef, ribs, or chicken. Plus, Roy's mouth-watering catfish, burgers, club sandwiches, and daily specials. All served with tasty sides like baked beans, white beans, coleslaw, and potato salad. Finish it off with a slice of homemade pie or one of Roy's one-of-a-kind fried pies. Hungry yet? Head to Roy's Barbecue, 101 Sarah Lane, just off the Russellville bypass. And the Little Pit, 414 Franklin Street, Russellville.
We live in one of the greatest agricultural communities in Kentucky and in the country. That comes with responsibility, especially during harvest season. Penny Ryle Electric reminds you to watch for heavy farm machinery on the roads. For farmers, staying safe means surveying for overhead power lines and underground utilities when moving large or elevated equipment. And when beginning any excavation project like tiling or fence post digging. Need guidance? Call Penny Ryle Electric.
I'm Tammy Collins, Chief Financial Officer of Auburn Bank, inviting you to come see us in our brand new location, 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. Just like our community, Auburn Bank has experienced exceptional growth in recent years, which made this new facility necessary to offer the highest level of customer service you've come to expect. So please, come see us at Auburn Bank, where serving you comes first. 404 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville, and now 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Russellville EPB SmartNet offers fast, reliable internet packages perfectly suited for streaming. So if you're considering cutting the cord, attend one of their streaming classes. Created for everyone from beginners to pros, EPB SmartNet streaming classes provide demonstrations, answer questions, and show you how to use popular streaming services like YouTube TV, Google TV, Amazon Fire Stick, and Roku. To reserve your spot in an EPB SmartNet streaming class, call 270-726-2466. Space is limited, so call today. 270-726-2466.
Francis Mikey Benton, back home against Bragg Stadium. Todd County coming to town. Tell us what you know about them and what you're looking for tonight.
Just a young team like us, but extremely athletic. You know, they got some youngers playing just like what we do, but they're well coached. You know, definitely hard nosed. So definitely expecting a competitive game for us tonight for sure.
No doubt. What do you think in your end it's going to take for us? What's something specific that we've got to do well tonight to have a chance to see them?
Main thing, number one, we have to tackle better. It's been an issue for us, of course, every single game. So that's priority number one. Second, of course, is taking care of the football. You know, I felt good about how we did that against Franklin with only one turnover. So, you know, hopefully that carries over. But, of course, we have to cut down on the mental mistakes as well. The false starts, jumping off sides, and, of course, aligning correctly. So if we take care of those three things, improve on all three of those things greatly, you know, I feel great, you know, about our chance to be able to come out with a win.
Last few games, too, you've gradually gotten a little better and last a little bit longer. How does that continue to build where you can put the game together? What needs to be done there?
Just the confidence, you know, and them realizing what it is and them understanding that, you know, adversity is going to strike. Bad things are going to happen. It happens every single game, but it's just about, you know, not losing your head and feeling like, you know, the world's falling. You know, it's part of it, part of the game, and the best teams are always able to come out of adverse situations. So that's one thing that I always preach to them. So, you know, we just have to keep our head high, keep pushing, and go out and execute.
You talked about yourself in this interview. What about Todd County? What's one thing you've got to stop from them tonight or feel like you've got to do to limit them tonight?
We have to be able to contain our quarterback. Miles Redding, young guy, freshman, but extremely athletic. So, you know, somebody that will have to keep contained. We can't let him get outside of the pocket on us. With him rolling out, and if they have the opportunity to run, he's definitely going to take it. You know, as young as what he is, he's definitely somebody that's going to be a monster before it's all said and done.
Gotcha. Injury report tonight, or who's out?
We have 3 out. It'll be Noah Stovall, Morris Morrow, and Skylar Goodman.
Okay, Coach. Thank you very much. Good luck tonight.
All right, appreciate it.
Hey, Coach, the Panthers, Mike Benton. We'll be back with the starting lineup on WRUS.
Are you finding that you just aren't using your home phone as much as you used to? Instead, are you using your cell phone and your home Wi-Fi to stay connected to friends and family? Did you know that you could drop your home phone with LTC Connect and still retain your cooperative membership with your internet package? Yeah, you could save approximately $20 per month when also considering all the taxes and fees from the phone line. Simply call LTC Connect today to learn more.
Take control of your property with the full selection of Husqvarna power equipment at your Russellville Southern States Cooperative. Husqvarna hedge and weed trimmers, blowers, chainsaws, tillers, and mowers. If you can use it in the yard, Husqvarna makes it, and Southern States has it. Plus, Southern States offers on-site service, too. Get equipment you can count on at a price you can afford. Save on Husqvarna power equipment now at Southern States, 209 North Bethel Street in Russellville. Southern States is currently seeking full-time employees. Apply in person today.
Price Funeral Home has proudly served the people of Lewisburg and Logan County since 1948. Over the years, this community has become an extension of our family. We've cheered together, laughed together, and cried together. Through the good times and bad, Price Funeral Home has been there. I'm Will McCormick, and along with Jason Rowley, I hope you'll trust us during your time of need. Price Funeral Home in Lewisburg, a proud supporter of local high school athletics. For more information, visit pricefuneralhome.com.
I love Lewisburg Banking Company, and now I love Flex. It's the newest innovation in banking in Logan County. Live video tellers are ready to serve all my banking needs from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Or I can use it as an ATM 24 hours a day.
Lewisburg Banking Company is proud to bring you this convenient new technology with our hometown touch and can't wait for you to take your turn to Flex.
Lewisburg Banking Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Scott Waste Services is proud to be the exclusive provider of residential, commercial, and industrial garbage collection for all of Logan County, including the cities of Adairville, Auburn, Lewisburg, and Russellville. Remember, the third pickup of each month is for your recycling cart. Please place it 3 feet from the street the night before your scheduled pickup. For all your waste disposal needs, call Scott Waste at 270-783-4016.
Starting lineup for the Rebels and Panthers set to do battle in under 8 minutes. We'll start with Todd County. They look like this. At centers, number 59, Kenron Coleman. He is a sophomore. The tackles are number 62, Kamari Harris, a senior. And also number 52, Christian Flores, a sophomore. The guards are number 71, Peyton Ortiz, a junior. And number 72, Jamarian Graham, a junior. In the backfield, they look like this. Wide receiver number 1, Mays Fitzgerald, a senior. Also number 3, Grady Redding is a wide receiver. He's also a senior. And number 11, Eli Bryant, wide receiver, a junior. The running back is number 8, Quentin Grace. He's a freshman. And the halfback is number 13, Aiden Bobbitt. He's a junior. Quarterback is a freshman as well, and he is number 15, Miles Redding. We flip the script and go to the Panthers, and they look like this. Their line is number 74, Kayvon Edmonds. He's a senior, 5'10", 285. Number 70 is Evan Edge, a sophomore, 5'9", 200. Number 68 is Landon Bibb, a sophomore, 5'11", 280. Number 55 is Miller Bloodworth. He's a junior, 5'9", 210. Number 52 is Sam Edge. He's a junior, 6'2", 225. Out wide, they'll have number 11, Toby Simple Dickerson, a freshman, 5'10", 160. Also out wide is number 4, TK Darden, a freshman, 5'10", 160. Stovall, Morrow, both out. So 0, LeBron Nurse will get the start at sophomore, 5'10", 175. Also, Tutu McKay out wide, number 2, a junior, 6'2", 180. You will see Jamarian Gardner, number 5, a freshman, 5'10", 160 in the backfield. Also, at times, you'll see number 30, Donovan Armstrong, a senior, 5'9", 210 running back. The quarterback tonight started last week for the first time this season is number 3, Hunter Holman. He's a junior, 5'10", 200 pounds. Fixing to the national anthem here at Ray Stadium, so we'll take a break to honor our flag and country and come back and get ready for a kickoff between Todd County and Russellville. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
At H&H Sheet Metal, we recognize the tremendous lessons our young people learn by participating in high school sports. Lessons in teamwork and accountability, hard work and perseverance, and finally, how to win and lose with grace. These lessons will be applied every day of their adult life. At H&H Sheet Metal, many of our employees are former athletes because they continue to put what they learned into practice. We are proud to support our local schools and proud to sponsor this broadcast on WRUS.
Teamwork is the ability to work together toward a common vision. It's the fuel that allows common people to attain uncommon results. At Yates Pharmacy, they believe you, your doctor, your insurance company, and your pharmacy must work together to ensure your health and well-being. Their job is to make sure you understand what you're taking and why. Then they'll work with your insurance company to get your medicine at the lowest price possible. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. Yates Pharmacy, 432 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville.
Summers and Son Funeral Home proudly salutes the young people of this great community. Generations of Rangers, Tigers, Rams, Cardinals, Bears, Cougars, and Panthers make up this place we call home. And we are honored to serve you. So dig deep, give it all you've got, and know we're rooting for you every step of the way. Summers and Son Funeral Home, 210 North Thurston Drive, Russellville.
As a leading global supplier of injection molded automotive components, Venture Plastics provides our community with cutting-edge jobs in an ever-growing market. Venture employees enjoy competitive pay and excellent benefits, including health insurance and retirement. To learn more about joining the Venture Plastics team, visit jobs.flex-n-gate.com. That's jobs.flex-n-gate.com. Venture Plastics is proud to be a part of this community and sponsor this sports broadcast on WRUS.
Roy's Barbecue on Sarah Lane in Russellville always gives their very best when it comes to preparing the best home-cooked food in the area. Whether it's that delicious barbecue they're famous for or that delicious catfish or fried chicken with all the trimmings. Roy and all the personnel encourage all of the young people representing Russellville and Logan County High School to always give their very best, whether it be in sports, band, cheerleading, or education. Good luck, Panthers and Cougars, from Roy's Barbecue on Sarah Lane in Russellville.
Making connections that mean the most is the motto that LTC Connect stands by. That's why providing fiber technology to its customers is more important than ever. Fiber allows customers to work from home, do schoolwork from home, transfer large files, and more through a seamless connection. And it's more resilient to weather conditions too, so you never need to worry about lost service. LTC Connect is here to ensure you have a connection to the people who mean the most.
Medical emergencies are never expected. They just happen. And when they do, it's critical to know that skilled emergency medicine specialists and advanced diagnostic technologies at Logan Memorial Hospital are nearby. With imaging, laboratory, and surgery services close, you have access to all the resources you need for high-quality emergency medical care. Logan Memorial Hospital. Be well, live well. That's why we're here. For more information, visit loganmemorial.com.
You're tuned in to WRUS, Russellville, Kentucky.
We're at the historic and beautiful Ray Stadium in Ken Barrett Field, where Russellville hosting the Todd County Rebels tonight in Week 6 of high school football, where we are set to do battle in about a minute and a half, but the captains hadn't even met yet. So, got some time to kill. So John runs alongside Chris McGinnis. And Chris, sit down. Tell us about your week, man. How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Week. Yep. Nothing exciting.
Did you do radio this week?
I did radio. Yep. Every morning.
What a hero you are.
No. It's a job like everything else.
You pay yourself?
Well, it was the 15th was payday.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess I got a paycheck that day. I don't know. You'd have to ask my wife. Do want to pass this along for Coach Mike Denton, Panther fans and family. They're hosting a silent auction led by the Proud Parents Club, along with a steak dinner fundraiser for the high school football team. It will be held on October the 12th. I believe that is a Thursday, the night before the 2 nights prior to the Tobacco and Heritage Festival Parade Day. It's on the 14th. You'll be able to bid on silent auctions when you pick up your steak dinner. That includes a ribeye, baked potato, salad, drink, and dessert. Tickets will be $20 per person, and they'll also provide the sides and fixings for your baked potato and your salad. Anyone who would like to purchase tickets, contact a Panther parent. Again, tickets are $20. Proceeds benefit the Russellville High School Panther football team, and the dinner will be October the 12th.
I don't know if you've seen my figure lately, but ribeyes just don't interest me,
Really?
Not that good of a... not healthy. Red meat.
Right, yes.
No.
You're probably vegan at this point, right?
Absolutely.
Wow, that official just threw that coin 30 feet in the air.
Did he lose it?
No, he caught it. He snagged it right out of the air.
Man.
Yes. I think that I'm not going to call him by name, but I'm pretty sure
Gilmore,
that, yes, exactly. It is Mr. Gilmore. That's yes.
I'll call him by name.
Yeah, call him by name because he's Mr. Gilmore. The Russellville Panthers I guess the Rebels actually won the toss, even though he said the Panthers are going to receive. The Panthers are going to receive because Todd County deferred to the second half. And so the Russellville Panther offense we talked about, JB, is going to begin this game with the ball. And I think it'll be important for Hunter Holman and the Panther offense to get off to a good start. String together some win on third down. String together some first down. I mean, don't get me wrong, an 85-yard touchdown would be great. Be a great way to start the game, but this offense needs to string together some first downs, get some positive traction,
Absolutely. Panthers coming out of their tunnel. Todd County already on the field, ready to go. The Rebels in the visiting red pants, white jersey, red numbers, red helmet with their black TC on the side. The Panthers in their all-black home uni with the white numbers. Great numbers, by the way.
Yes, love those numbers.
And the black helmet, the gold down the middle, and the RHS on the side. As Chris said, the Panthers will receive first to start our first quarter here on homecoming. Russell 0-5, Todd County 2-3. Last non-district game before that starts next season. Yes, sir.
Cheer coach Shannon Keys. Nobody thought to tell her she was all excited about her smoke bombs, and we're probably going to end up with a slight delay in kicking off this football game because of the amount of smoke that cheer coach Shannon Keys just let all over the stadium and brought it back with her to the stands.
She's walking back out in the field.
She goes back onto the field with it at this point, and so the smoke is going to linger. We'll see what the officials choose to do with this. Maybe they'll go ahead and let us begin play, but there is quite a purple haze. Not a purple rain, a purple haze. Panthers will receive to begin this football game a beautiful 74 degrees at kickoff tonight here at historic Ray Stadium, Ken Barrett Field, where the Russellville Panthers have not lost to the Todd County Rebels since 1989. Coach Mikey Benton certainly wants to protect that streak tonight.
Absolutely. Panthers will go right to left. On your way down, Gardner will go back deep for Russellville, and Redding Grady, the senior, will kick off.
We saw
Miles, the freshman, the quarterback.
Sorry, JB. We saw Marion Gardner be very productive, especially early on in that first half. And Franklin Simpson, both out of the backfield and as a receiver, he got a lot of heavy volume, a lot of touches early, but was banged up, experienced a couple of different injuries, and ultimately didn't probably play as much as he should have just because of the injury. Be interesting tonight to see how Coach Mikey Benton chooses to put him into production as the smoke has now made it into the press box.
I'm confident. Oh, you can smell it, man. Jeez. Goodness gracious. Close that window. Good gravy. Hello. Woo, what's in that smoke?
Thank you, Coach Keith. Yes. Let's make sure she gets our bill for our inhalers after this one.
Todd County, after 85 minutes of captain's meetings, we're ready to finally kick off, I think.
They're still letting the smoke clear, I'm telling you.
Kick the ball. Let's go.
There is still a haze hanging over Ray Stadium. If he kicks it too high, we may not see it in the fall.
Who's got the ball? Can't see anybody. All right, the Rebels line up, whistles are blown, and we're set to do battle here at Ray Stadium. Redding to approach from the 40. Week 6 of high school football underway. Short kick heading to the out-of-bounds line. It will go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. I believe we touched it there, so it'll be a spot at the 35, which it would be that anyways. If it rolled out of bounds, 1st and 10 for the Panthers there. Great field position to get the offense on the floor, or the field to go.
And like we said, John Brett, it's going to be important. I think the Panther offensive coordinator, Coach Mikey Benton, did a nice job, I thought, early in the Franklin Simpson game of giving Hunter Holman some easy throws, little screens that are really extensions of the run game, but really gave him some opportunities to get him comfortable early. You're going to see the Panthers start with Holman at quarterback and Gardner beside him. Let's see if they look for the same approach to begin this football game.
Tripped right, single receiver left is Temple Dickerson. Short end of the field on the left hash. Snap, little quick dump. Gardner catches, pushing it upfield, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, and pushed out of bounds right around that 35-yard line. I don't know if he'll even get a yard on the pass and catch. Yeah, they're giving him the 36.
So we'll give him one on that, and I believe the pass was actually behind Holman. So we'll call it a rush. It's a live ball if he misses that. Important to note is, again, the Panthers have struggled at times to hang on to the football. They have been a little mistake-prone. And immediately we've got an official timeout as we've got a Todd Central player over by the Russellville sidelines, and they're calling the Todd Central coaches over. And the young man is standing. He's talking to the Russellville Panther coaching staff. It is number 11. That's going to be Eli Bryant, a defensive back, junior defensive back for the Todd County Rebels. And, again, they're bringing the training staff over. I believe it looks like they're looking at his hand, JB. They have a laceration on the left hand.
That's no fun. I can tell you one thing. I would not be standing if that was the case. I'd be down. 11:52 to go. First quarter, we played 8 seconds. Panthers have run one play. It's 2nd and 9 from 36. We'll take a break while they tend to him. No score. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
I'm Kim Candler, Office Manager at Auburn Bank. We are now open in our brand new facility at 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. While we are leaving the old building behind, we're taking with us decades of great memories and a commitment to provide the highest levels of customer service. So please come see us at Auburn Bank, where serving you comes first. 404 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville, and now 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Eli Bryant walking off on his own power. Everybody kind of giving him a high five. Not sure a cut or a contact or I guess I just don't know. Yeah, trainer's looking at him, but he seems to be fine. Maybe it's just a stinger. Now they're
kind of working him out, yeah. It's kind of working him out now as the Panthers line up for the offensive play.
Maybe a little bit of a stinger or something. 2nd and 9 to 36. Handoff to Gardner. Nowhere to go. He may lose that yard gained earlier. He will. Back to the 35. It'll be 3rd and 10 as his 2 plays have gone very limited in yardage.
Yep, and nice job up front by the Todd Central defense. With that big number 59, Kieran Coleman, the sophomore defensive end, got in to make the stop for Todd County Central.
3rd and 10. Chris talked about it in the pregame. That first drive, nice to put some drive or first downs together. Definitely don't want to go 3 and out here, and you put yourself for sure behind the chains. 2 receivers either side. Gardner to the right of Holman in the gun. Winning on the snap. 2-step drop. Holman now on his feet. Going to try to take off and run. He'll get to the 40 before he's brought down there. I think they'll give him the 41. And that'll bring up a 4th and 4 where I think we'll have to punt this football away.
Yeah, I think you're right. And not sure about that if that was just a design quarterback draw. It kind of looks like it was from the immediate reaction by Holman to drop the football and take off. But as it stands, it's going to bring up a 4th and 4, and the Panthers are going to go back in punt formation.
Holman will be your punter as well. Yeah, it's like he took the 1-step drop. I know he's shotgun, but then just took off and run. They almost didn't give the receiver any chance to get open. Definitely think it was called. Farlow back deep for Todd County. Good snap. Holman got time, gets the punt away. Nice spiraling punt. Will hit at the 30 of Todd County and take a quick bounce to the 28. No return, and the Panthers will down it there. 1st and 10 for the Rebels. With 10-11 to go, no score in Todd County's first drive.
And we'll see what the Rebels look to do with their young quarterback, Miles Redding, leading the way, as Coach Mike DeVitten told us in the pregame. Redding just a freshman, but certainly a very athletic freshman. You want to keep him in the pocket. You want to make him be a pocket passer, beat you with his arm, as opposed to letting him get out in space, where, again, just as a freshman, but a very athletic young man.
Eli Bryant played on that punt return, the injured Todd County player, so good to see him back. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Man in the backfield with Redding in the shotgun. End to the right. Going to be a handoff to the running back across the 30, 35, 40, number 8, Grace. And he'll get a first down at the 42-yard line. So big pick up of 14 yards to get things started for the Rebels.
And right up the gut, right against the heart of this Panther defense. And really nice run for Grace to get things started for Todd County Central. The Panther defense cannot allow that kind of gap right between the 2 defensive guards.
Way too easy. Actually going to mark it over at 43. And officials have blown the whistle once again and sending Gardner off the field. Got an equipment issue maybe. So Gardner's going to come out and shift over. And Coleman will shift over into his spot. Same formation for the Rebels as the first play. Single receiver left to the right. into the right. 2 men in the backfield. Man in motion. Flag comes down. It's going to be Grace again. He's going to get another 10, 11 yards past the 50 to the 47 of Russellville, but we have a penalty marker down.
Yep, and the flag was thrown back in the backfield. It's going to be, I believe, procedure against the Todd County Rebels, so it's coming back.
Yep, legal motion for the Rebels. That'll back them up 5 yards from the 43 to the 38. The main first down would be 15 yards per game. And so far, the Panther defense has had no answer on the 2 plays we've seen from Todd County and Grace.
Now, that's the one thing for sure that we can note is even though we get the advantage of the penalty here, certainly have not had any luck in stopping Grace in those 2 runs.
Fitzgerald and Redding. That's Grady wide left. Barlow right. Redding in the pistol with Grace about a yard behind him. Hard snap count. Panthers don't jump. It's going to be Grace again. Panthers trying to string him out. He gets to the outside. He's cut enough field. Panthers are there and bring him down for minimal gain to the 40. A 2-yard pickup. Great defense there by the Panthers not to get strung out. And bring up a 2nd and 13.
Yep, T.K. Darden and David Owens over there for the Russellville Panthers to bring Grace down. And a really nice job before he could bounce out to the outside.
Bryant will check in for the Rebels for Bobbitt. And Redding gets his call. Head coach Robbins on a 2nd and 13 play from their own 40. No score, 8:50 to go, first quarter. Panthers had a 3-and-out on their first drive. 3 receivers going to come to the right side for Todd County. Single to the left. Man in the backfield to the right of Redding. That is still Grace as a running back. Snap, back to pass for the first time tonight is Redding. Into some trouble. Panthers are there. He does break free. Now he beats the man at the 45. Midfield, Redding to the left side and pushed out of bounds by Tutu. Inside the 45 of Russell at the 43. First down, Rebels.
Great run by Miles Redding. As Coach Mikey Britton has mentioned, he is an athlete and you got to hem him up. He saw the running lane to his left, got a couple of great blocks out in front, and took off, and comes up with a big 17-yard run from the quarterback position.
Yep, on a broken play. We were there. He broke free. 8:20 to go. First quarter, Rebels in Russellville territory officially for the first time.
And again, with that penalty back against the chains, you're facing 2nd and long. If you're the Panthers, we talk about winning 3rd down. You got to get to 3rd down, and you can't allow big plays out of the freshman quarterback.
2 receivers either side in the line. Hand off Grace this time. Panthers are there, but not before he gains good yardage. 4 or 5 yards inside the 40 to the 39. So we'll give him 4 on the first down run. And the defense still trying to figure out this Rebel offense.
3 carries for 21 yards for Grace so far in this drive. Of course, 17 for Miles Redding out of the quarterback position.
2nd and 6 upcoming.
Sam Edge on the tackle for the Russellville Panthers.
Bobbitt back in, trading out for Bryant. Trips left, end right. Redding in the gun. Now sending a receiver left to right. That's Farlow. So single man Farlow to the right. Grace in the backfield. We'll get the ball again this time. Bouncing to the right side. Trying to find a hole. Panthers, great job getting there. Minimal gain to about the 37-yard line. Was that Edge again?
That was Sam Edge again coming up with a big stop for the Russellville Panthers.
Bring up 3rd down. They need the 33 for the first. So we'll call it 35. Probably in 4-down territory, but another stop here would force Todd County to make a tough decision.
And again, we talked about it. Winning 3rd down is key for this Russellville Panthers team, both on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. Let's see if they can get a big push up front and get some pressure on Redding, but keep him in the pocket.
Yep. Fakes the hand off to Grace. Redding going to keep it big hole. First down and more. 30, and he decides to slide. I thought he could get a little bit more, but instead he takes the slide, but it's enough for a first down at the 30-yard line. First and 10 for Todd County on a nice fake, and Redding found the open hole.
Yep. As you mentioned, JB made the nice ball fake. Panthers did, and they had a nice hole just right off the right side, right off the right guard. Good for 7. Redding 2 carries for 24 yards on the drive.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Grace in the backfield, Redding in the pistol. Snap, and whistles before he could hand it off to Grace. Did we line up offsides or pointing towards Russellville?
Yep. I believe it's going to be Panthers maybe lined up in the neutral zone. It's going to be a free 5.
That's too easy. Lining up wrong, I mean, that's a penalty you got to avoid. So give it to the 25, 1st and 5.
On this drive for the Rebels, each team has one 5-yard penalty.
Two receivers left, single right. Grace to the right of Reddick in the gun. Now, back to pass. Reddick got a man looking out wide. It's high. Oh, he almost went down with an athletic Sports Center top 10 play. His brother Grady Reddick, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 5.
Really nice attempt on the ball by Grady Reddick. Went up as high as he could go with one hand to try to snare that one OBJ style. Couldn't pull it down. And so it falls harmlessly now. Brings up again 2nd and 5 because they get the free 5. New running back in the ball game for the Rebels. Now, Peyton Ortiz, the junior, at 41. That's Ricky Woodard.
Woodard's more like a fullback looking shape and size. He'll get the football. Head upfield. Panthers miss 2 tackles, miss the 3rd, and he gets all the way inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. What'll be another 1st down for Todd County.
And just as you mentioned that he looks more like a fullback, he bounces off of Panther defenders like a fullback, able to get 13 yards on that carry. And again, the Panthers just don't seem to have any answer for this Todd County offense, and it's just right up the gut between the 2 defensive tackles.
We're fixing to roll under 6 minutes, so this has been a 4-minute drive for the Rebels. Woodard still in the backfield. 2 receivers right, single left. Woodard going to get it again. Bounce again. Panthers trying to stand him up, finally bring him down at the 10. They'll gain 2 on 1st down.
Nice job that time by the Panthers defense to hold their ground and not get pushed back on skates by the offensive line of Todd County. They've really dominated so far in this drive. So nice job holding your ground there. Let's see if this Panther defense operating in that bend don't break. Let's see if the Rebels, maybe Coach Josh Robbins dials up a shot here to his star receiver.
2nd and 8. Let's see. It's Woodard again. Panthers missed 1. Able to stand him up short of the 1st down, about the 6. So he'll gain 4, but it will bring up a 3rd down. Need the 2 for a 1st. 3rd and 4.
So now you've got Grace with 4 carries for 23, Woodard with 3 carries for 19, and Redding with 2 for 24 all on this drive as the clock goes under the 5-minute mark.
The grind. See if they can get a stop and force a 4th down play on 3rd and 4 from the 6. Woodard in the backfield. Redding in the gun. Woodard going to get it. Panthers are there, but we missed. He pushes forward. He's not there, though. It will be short. We'll call it the 4. They need the 2, and it'll be up 4th down.
And again, a really nice job by the Panther front. It looks like we do have a Panther down on the play.
Training staff will check on him, so we'll take a break while they tend to him. It's 0-0, 4:35 to go, opening quarter. Todd County has a 4th and 2 at the Panther 4 when we come back. You listen to Panther football on WRUS.
When it comes to your health, Yates Pharmacy is the MVP, most valuable pharmacy. Whether you need prescription medication, a vaccination, or over-the-counter remedy, at Yates Pharmacy, they'll go the extra mile to get you back on your feet and back in the game. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. They're open weekdays from 8:30 to 5:30 and 8:30 to 1:30 on Saturdays at 432 Hopkinsville Road in Russellville. Call anytime at 270-726-8451.
Summers and Son Funeral Home proudly salutes the young people of this great community. Generations of Rangers, Tigers, Rams, Cardinals, Bears, Cougars, and Panthers make up this place we call home. And we are honored to serve you. So dig deep, give it all you've got, and know we're rooting for you every step of the way. Summers and Son Funeral Home, 210 North Thurston Drive, Russellville.
In the global economy, Venture Plastics stands out as the leading supplier of injection-molded automotive components. Since 1992, Venture employees have supplied leading automakers with quality parts. We realize that a team is only as good as its players, so we offer competitive pay and great benefits in an exciting industry. To learn more about joining the Venture Plastics teams, visit jobs@flexingate.com. That's jobs.flex-n-gate.com. Venture Plastics is proud to be part of this community and sponsor this sports broadcast on WRUS.
and 2 for the Rebels at the 4. Snap, bad snap. Reagan goes back, catches him there. Can he bring him down? We see him and gets the stop and get good field position back to the 21 after the bad snap. Great play for Russellville.
Absolutely. The entire defensive line on the bad snap just sifted through. It was almost as though the Rebels didn't know the snap count. Maybe the center snapped without the rest of the entire line moving, because every defensive lineman for the Russellville Panthers came sprinting through after Redding on the bad snap. Panthers recover. They're going to get the ball at the 21-yard line.
C.J. Elliott was the injured Panther. Did walk off on his own power, but probably a shoulder injury. What we think?
It was right arm, whether it was shoulder or elbow. It was definitely right arm they were working on.
But who we need to really worry about is the trainer that had to help him up. 6'3", 350. That's a load to get up off the ground.
So what a turn of events for the Russellville Panther defense. Let's see if they can keep that momentum going. And just as we talked about, JB, something I wanted to see, would we see McCage in the backfield? We're seeing it in this formation.
Two difference in the backfield. Gardner to the right, McCage to the left. Single left, 2 to the right in receivers. Allman, of course, your quarterback in the gun. High snap, but gets it down to McCage. He's in trouble, but avoids the first tackler. Can't avoid the other 2 and will lose about 3 yards on the play. Yeah, getting to exactly.
That was trouble from the jump. It started with a snap that was a little high, and Allman had to go up and get it. That kind of slowed the timing of the play. The handoff to McCage. The play was supposed to go to the right. McCage saw that because of the timing was off. He tried to come back left, nowhere to go, and he loses 3.
Loses 3 to the 18-yard line, and again, he did all he could to just get that. So Hunter Hallman goes to the sideline and gets the play call. Back underneath the huddle, and we'll bring up a 2nd and 13 from the 18. Would love to see us get a first down here, kind of take advantage of the break we received on defense. Credit the Panthers never giving in on defense either.
Rebels took nearly 6 minutes off the clock, JB, and come away with nothing.
Allman, back pass. We're going to dump it off. First, makes one man miss. Todd going to push him out of bounds around the 45-yard line. That's the play we needed. Move the chains, get upfield a little bit.
Absolutely. Get your athlete the football out in space and make some things happen. Allman finds Nurse. Nurse turns on the Jets, gets it all the way out to the 36-yard line.
28 on that game based on my math. 46-yard line, 1st and 10. Great pickup. Great way to move the chains and put the pressure for the first time tonight on Todd County defense a little bit. Is that Elliott back out there? I think it is, isn't it?
Looks like it.
Yep, good for him. Single receiver right, single left, bunched in are the Panthers. Running back either side. See, this is going to be Gardner or Tutu. Tutu's got it. He will get across the 46 to about the 47, but that'll be about it.
Yeah, not much there for Tutu McCage, but he does pick up 1.
2nd and 9, but didn't lose the 3 this time. Keep ahead of the chains, the name of the game.
But so far, been impressed with this front line. The 2 big defensive tackles for these Todd County Rebels have done a really nice job up front in controlling the line of scrimmage.
2 receivers coming left, now a 3rd and 2-2. Single man right. Gardner in the backfield with Hunter in the shotgun. Gardner to his right. 2:20 to go. First quarter, no score. Allman going to dump it off. 2-2, running room. 50, 2-2. Runs over man. 45, 44, 43-yard line. And down there, that should be enough for a first down.
They're moving the chains.
Took him on, head on, and won that battle, Chris.
Yep, really nice job finishing the run. Tutu McCage catches the football, but looks like a running back as he finishes off the run, gets it all the way out to the Todd Central 43.
In Todd County territory. Again, no score, first quarter. Haven't seen anything from Logan County either, so apologize, but I'll get you something as soon as I do. 1st and 10 from the Rebel 43.
As the clock's about to run under the 2-minute mark, JB.
Yeah, pretty quick quarter when one team takes it 6 minutes and runs a bunch of plays. Who would that be, Arthur? Todd County jumped, but then Gardner took off running. I think it was the Rebels first, but that's typically what the offense or the referees don't see. It usually goes against the offense.
Yeah, once an offensive player moves, it's kind of like, yeah, well, he was moving. And especially when it's somebody in the backfield. If it's somebody on the line, you can say, well, the defensive line, his movement kind of works, but when it's in the backfield, it's really rare that you see them call it against the Rebels, but guess what they just did?
They called it against the Rebels, and based on my angle, that was the right call. Two linemen came across the line, then Gardner moved, and that was the right call.
So a free 5 for the Panther defense makes it 1st and 5.
To the 38 we go. Trips right, single left. Gardner to the right of Hallman. Snap. Dump it off the first. No one looking. Could have been intercepted. Tutu did a good job blocking the defender, and Nurse was never looking for the football to begin with. Incomplete.
No, very fortunate for the Russellville Panthers that ball is incomplete, because had the defender not been locked up with McKay, probably would have been an interception and maybe even a pick 6. So the Panthers very fortunate. Now, one thing we're seeing, JB, and again, the difference of softening a defense and trying to figure out where your advantages are. What we're seeing right now is the Todd Central Rebels have been willing to walk the safety up and rotate him to the heavy side, the side where there's the most receivers. And in doing so, they're leaving Temple Dickerson with one-on-one coverage over here to the left. They've got a corner on an island. Let's see if the Panthers look to take a shot.
You got to at some point, that's for sure. Too much speed there. Minute 40 goes, 2nd and 5 at the 38. Allman going to give it to Gardner. Got a man to beat. There's a good move. Going to get some good yardage to the 35. He'll gain 3. Took his medicine, but got what he wanted, and bring up a 3rd and 2. That's a mature running back right there.
For a freshman.
Exactly my point. Yes. Hey, this one's going to be a 40-yard play. Let's get my good 3 and reset.
That's right. Brings up now a 3rd and short for the Panthers. We talked about winning on 3rd down. So a big opportunity here to extend this drive and work toward putting points on the board with a minute 10 left in the quarter. And Gardner now has 3 carries for 3 yards. It's been tough sledding for the Panthers running the football. Their most success has been from the pass.
Duke and Tillman up 7-0 early on Allen County. Franklin up 14-0 on Butler. And Seth up 16-0 on Greenwood. 3rd and 2. 2 receivers either side. That's 35. Todd County jumped a little bit. No call. Gardner's going to get it. First down and more. 30. 25 out of bounds. That was the cheerleader. First down, Panthers. Is the cheerleader okay?
The cheerleader seems to have recovered just fine. Very tough. Great run by Jamarion Gardner. Really turned on the jets that time, JD. So we knew that the young man was athletic, knew he had some speed, but really turned it on when he turned the corner.
Yes, he did. First down 4. The Panthers at the Todd County 24-yard line.
A gain of 9 on the run for Gardner. Panthers content to take their time here, make this drive count.
1st and 10 at the Panther, or the Rebel 24. Way on snap. 3 receivers short into the field. Gardner's going to go long and to the right. He gets the outside. He does. And he picks up to 15. Got room at the 10 to 5. Touchdown. Put your hands up, Mr. Official. Yes. 29 seconds to go. The Panthers have a lead. 6-0 in the first quarter on a 24-yard touchdown run.
Jamarion Gardner took it upon himself, JB, to just absolutely sprint past every defender. You said he had one man to beat. Once he got past that man on the outside, it was a dead sprint to the pylon, and he won the foot race. A couple of Rebels you thought may have had an angle as they were in kind of a base set there, but Gardner just exploded to the outside, and once he beat the one cornerback, there was nobody out there to even think about catching up. Now they threw a flag.
They waved the touchdown off?
Yes. So the flag was at the 20, and apparently there was a hold.
All right, great.
Yeah, so all that celebration that we just did was for nothing, because now the ball is at the 30.
1st and 16. Goodness gracious, didn't even see the referee, the flag period, or the call, but that was what it would have to be. Back to pass is Hallman. Looking for the end zone. Got a man in Tutu. He's there. He catches it down. That would have been a touchdown with ease, and Tutu lets it go through his hands on a great ball for Hunter. Incomplete. Second down.
McKay's upset with himself. Really nice throw ball by Hallman, who has completed his first 2 passes for 38 yards. Now he's 0 for 2 in the last 2, and sure touchdown that time by McKay. He just let it slip through his fingers.
Gee, tough one. Whew. So 2nd and 16 at the 30. Now for Russellville with the score now off the board, so it's 0-0 still. 24 seconds remains, first quarter.
And again, 2nd and long, 2nd and 15, but understanding that right now you're in 4-down territory, so you need, 6 for 6, and you got it.
Armstrong to the right. Holman going for the home run ball again to Temple Dickerson. He looked under that. Temple Dickerson went back to the football, number 1 for Todd County, and Fitzgerald didn't allow him to come back to the ball. Pretty easy penalty call by the official.
Well, you would think so, but here's my problem with it. I thought it was
to the play.
Yeah, the one that was trailing the play, looking dead at the play, was not the one that it took the. And I don't know if that's an assignment issue, or I know that's your call to make because you're the back judge at that point. But it looked like an easy call to make on the PI, and as it stands. Ball's going to be spotted at the 15, so it's not enough for a Panther first down.
Yeah, 15 yards, so 2nd and 1 at the 15-yard line, needing the 14 after the pass interference. 2 in the backfield is Armstrong and Tutu trying to get 1 yard. Hunter's going to give it to Tutu, bouncing to the outside, down back to the center of the field. He gets his yard plus 1 to the 13. It'll be a first down for Russellville there.
And McKay decided not to run to the outside edge, but instead decided to go against the grain, cut it back up. As you mentioned, able to get the 2 that he needs. And now McKay's with 3 carries for 0 yards.
And that should end our first quarter. Yep, Hunter's not coming back onto the field. So that'll be the end of 1 where we have no score. And the Panthers have a 1st and 10 at the Rebel 13 when we come back for our second quarter. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUF.
Having to wait is inconvenient, especially when it comes to banking. We never want to be an inconvenience at Lewisburg Banking Company. Instantly issuing debit cards is just one way we are making banking more convenient. Stop by any of our 4 offices today to experience the convenience that Lewisburg Banking Company has to offer. Past, present, promises. Lewisburg Banking Company, serving Logan and surrounding areas for 125 years. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Greatness never settles, and Purina has been leading the feed industry with a dedication to animal excellence since 1894. Your Russellville Southern States Cooperative carries Purina feed products for poultry, cattle, horses, and more. Let their experts help you select the right feed and replacement mineral plan to keep your animals healthy and growing. Whether you need feed for pets, chickens, pigs, rabbits, horses, or cattle, your Russellville Southern States team can help you find the best nutrition program for all the animals you care for. Southern States, 209 North Bethel Street, Russellville.
We played 1 quarter of action and not really anything to talk about.
Russell Panthers, 22 yards on the ground, 38 yards through the air. Holman 2 for 4, 60 total yards for the Panthers on offense in the first quarter. The Todd County Rebels, 68 yards on the ground. Reading is 0 for 1 through the air, so a total of 68 yards of offense for the Rebels. The Rebels have 3 penalties for 25. The Panthers 1 penalty for 5. All of that to say the Panthers kept the ball roughly 6 minutes in the first quarter. The Todd County Rebels had one roughly 6-minute drive in the first quarter.
Right. And no score.
Right. But this Panther drive continues.
It does. 1st and 10 from the Rebel 13-yard line. And the Panthers did have a touchdown called back on a hold. Shotgun for Holman as we flip fields, and the Panthers will work left to right. Looking for a man. Now goes over to Tutu. This time he touched it with ease on a great double move. Tutu McKay, touchdown from Holman for 13.
I see no flags this time. Tutu McKay right up the right side. Sprints up the famous Ray Stadium hill for the 13-yard touchdown completion. Holman to McKay, and now the Panthers will attempt the extra point.
Excellent work. Glad we scored there. That give you some confidence that you had it and then you got waved off for a hold. Glad to get it back. Madden Bloodworth, the sophomore kicker on. Tutu will hold. And good to see Tutu make up for the drop touchdown he had just a couple plays earlier. Snap set, everything clean, kick is clean. Did she push it a little? Get it in there. She got it in there. It's good. Panthers score first and up, 7-0. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUF.
Residential, commercial, and industrial garbage collection for all of Logan County, including the cities of Adairsville, Auburn, Lewisburg, and Russellville. As a reminder, please place your Scott waste cart within 3 feet of the street the night before your scheduled pickup. For all your waste disposal needs, call Scott Waste at 270-783-4016.
Russellville Panthers need 11 plays to go 79 yards. Take 4:22 off the clock. The drive ends with a 13-yard touchdown pass from Holman to McCabe. Bloodworth's point after attempt is good with 11:57 to go here in the second quarter. Russellville leads Todd County Central 7-0 at Ray Stadium on homecoming night. Great to see the Panthers put together a drive like that, JB, and cap it with a score.
11 plays. One time off. I mean, that's solid, and that's building what we're looking for and able to drive it all the way downfield and had really 2 touchdowns, one the penalty and one the drop, and still were able to score on a third time. Credit to the Panther offense. They look great there.
They did, and you talk about the penalty, the hold that brought the touchdown back. Let's not forget the pass interference that came later that extended the drive for the Russellville Panthers.
Good point. And legit call. Temple Dickerson to kick it deep from the 40. In over end, kind of side kick that is going to be returned by Woodard at the 25. Woodard kicks it at the 30, and he's at throttle. I mean, the rock off the top rope with the clothesline.
Yep. I think that was Armstrong with the big tackle for the Russellville Panthers. Wow.
That hurt.
Yeah, felt that one up here, didn't we?
Ball's going to be at the 32 for Todd County as they trail 7-0, 11:50 to go, second quarter. And we'll get the ball here. I always like to know Todd County will receive to start the third quarter as well.
Remember, Todd County Rebels had the ball for 6 minutes in their first possession, John Brett, but came away with nothing. Turnover on downs after the bad snap. They lost about 16 yards, gave the Panthers that good field position. Panthers drive all down and cap it off with a score.
2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Almost in an I formation pistol. Going to be the handoff to Grace. Trying to get it upfield. Panthers are there. Read the play much better this time. It'll be a 2-yard gain to the 34 by Grace.
Grace now 5 carries for 25 yards on the night. Woods in on the tackle along with David Owens. And I will say this, compared to the first drive with Krishawn Woods playing that right tackle, Owens off the right side, the Panther defensive front 4 that time seemed a lot more aggressive. They got a pretty good push that time against this Rebel offensive front.
Trip left, single right. Grace to the right of Redding. Quarterback shotgun. Into some trouble as Redding. He is going to dump it off on the screen. But the Panthers step up, make the tackle, limit the damage to the 38-yard line. The pass was completed to Grace.
Really nice job calling out, reading out the screen, and making the play by the Russellville Panther defense.
Tayshawn Cross was the defender that really made a nice play. Brings up third down at the 38. He's the 42, so you do the math, 34.
Cross did a really nice job that time, JB, on the screen of shedding the blocker. Recognized what was coming, saw the movement of the offensive line, realized that it was the screen, shed the blocker, was able to get upfield and limit the damage.
Athletic play. 2 receivers either side. On 3rd and 4. Can the Panther D get off the field? At the 38. Man in motion, left to right. Let's have trips to the right side. Back to pass. Ready to look down the middle. Got the man at the 50. It's his 30. It's going to win it. 30, 20, 10, Touchdown, B.J. Farlow, who was the man in motion. Came across with a quick post route, and there was no one in sight. And it will be a 62-yard touchdown pass.
62 yards to Farlow right down Main Street, JB. He split the Panther defenders, and again, we talk about a foot race. The young man, like he was shot out of a cannon, took off down the middle of the field. Panthers could not catch him. Farlow with the 60-yard touchdown reception for the Rebels to make this a 7-6 football game.
Man, that's quick. Redding to attempt the extra point. That's Grady. His brother and the quarterback, Miles, will hold it. Snap. Bobble. Redy's got to pick it up, and he's going to be dropped. The Panthers will retain the lead with 10:08 to go, second quarter, 7-6 Russellville. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Russellville EPB SmartNet is a locally owned and community-driven power provider. But what does that mean? It means we operate and exist to serve you, our customers and community. Our employees and board members make decisions with you in mind and with a goal of keeping your electric service reliable and rates as low as possible. Being locally owned means we're focused on supporting economic growth and prosperity for the community we serve. Russellville EPB SmartNet, your local power provider.
At Logan Aluminum, we strive to attain excellence through teamwork. Our team-like structure calls on each employee to perform their job with skill and precision. When we do this, we are successful. These lessons are learned in high school sports every day. Logan Aluminum salutes our young athletes and is proud to sponsor this broadcast of high school sports on WRUS. We're Logan Aluminum, and we're committed to our community.
Christopher?
Yes.
The Rebels work quickly.
They did indeed work quickly. Took them just 3 plays to go 68 yards to the minute 42 off the clock. Redding hit Farlow on a 62-yard touchdown strike. The point after kick is no good. Panthers lead the Rebels 7-6, 10:08 left in the second quarter.
Southland up 19-0 on Greenwood, end of one. Tillman's up 21-0 on Allen County, end of one. Still haven't seen anything from Logan County, Chris. But we'll get you one. Don't worry about us. Have we felt them yet, Chris?
No, never.
Not going to.
Never.
Score? My goodness. St. X loses to Trinity 14-7, end of one. Game of Papa John's. Is it still Papa John's? It's not.
No.
Something else.
Yes, they've changed L&N.
Yeah, that sounds right. Panthers still ahead 7-6 as the Rebels will kick off from the 40. Redding, big boot. Hits at the 15, going to roll all the way. Go out of bounds, do something. Roll in the end zone by literally half a football. It rolls into the end zone. It'll be a touchback out to the 20 for Russellville. Big break for the Panthers.
What a weapon. And what almost was a phenomenal kick by Redding. As you mentioned, just barely got into the end zone. So Panthers are going to get pretty good field position. Had it gone out of bounds, it would have been better field position. Had it stopped a half a yard shorter, we'd have been in trouble.
Like, let's retain possession and start from the 1.
Right, yes.
Panthers going to get it at the 20, still up, 7-6, 10:08 to go, second quarter. See if they can put another drive together here. Wilson trips to the left, single to the right. This is Ballenbecker. Allman in the gun, Gardner to his right. Now, Allman going to give it to Gardner, middle of the field. Gardner juking, jiving, pushing to the 24. And that's, they'll give him the 25-yard line. He'll gain 5 on the first down run.
Nice run that time by the freshman Marion Gardner. 5 yards on the play, gives him 6 carries for 21 on the night.
Second and 5 there. Team the 30 are the Panthers. 9:30 to go. Second quarter, 7-6. Russellville is in front. And they're going to go Temple, Dickerson, Nurse, and Tutu to the left. Ballenbecker right. Gardner to the right in the backfield with Allman in the gun. Snap. Allman going to dump it off. Tutu hits him in the chest. You were right. Tutu was disappointed in himself and very easily could have been a backwards pass fumble. when instead the officials blow it dead as an incomplete pass. Big break for Russellville,
Yep.
3rd and 5.
Yep, that's one of those where if this game had instant replay, I think the Panthers are in trouble there. I believe that McCage was probably about a yard behind Hallman. And again, when you make that throw and you make that lateral throw, if he's behind you, it is indeed a lateral. It's not a pass, and so it's not an incomplete, but actually a fumble when the ball hits the ground. Panthers are fortunate to keep possession.
3rd and 5 from the 25. Trips left, single man right. Allman in the gun, as usual. Back to pass. Need the first down here. Nice pass over to Tutu. Drops it again. Incomplete and almost picked off. Will be forced to punt now on 4th down.
That's as though he had it in his hands, and the Todd County Rebel defender was able to come in and just strip it away. I believe that was number 7, Sean Gardner, who made the play on the Rebel defense, and could have maybe come away with it had he kind of realized that he had his hands on the football.
It's really 3 drops for Tutu here in this first half. It's something he'll have to get out of his head and work through. Coach Benton meeting him as he walks off the field. Allman back to punt on 4th and 5 from the 25. Good snap. High kick. Won't be returned. It'll hit at the 50. Take a small Panther bounce to the 47-yard line and go out of bounds. Todd County 53 yards to work. And with 9:01 to go, second quarter, they trail 7-6.
And the Russellville Panthers, after the great kick by Redding, take over at the 20, unable to advance the football. And so the Todd County Rebels are going to get good position based on their defensive stand, taking over with a short porch just 53 yards away from Pater.
Redding back onto the field. Both teams still 3 timeouts, so plenty of time to work as we head towards halftime. Still 9 minutes remain. Right end to the right, and Coach Robbins wants to call a timeout to talk to his offense. We'll take one with him. 1st and 10 from the Panther 33. 8:54 to go for Todd County. Second quarter, Russellville does lead 7-6. You're listening to Panther football on WRUF.
Everybody needs a place to sit at the end of a long day. A favorite chair, maybe an ottoman, where you can put your feet up and let your cares float away. That's the way it is at Crabtree. Furniture shopping is easy at Crabtree Furniture. It's carefree at Crabtree.
Coach Robbins talking to his offense during the timeout. They have a 1st and 10 at the Panther 33. They trail 7-6 through the Rebels to Russellville. And there's 8:54 left there in our second quarter. So far, so good for Russellville. They've given up one big play. They've had a defensive stand that went 6 minutes and stopped at the 4. But the Panthers playing well. Take out that one big play for the touchdown, and, A+ effort so far.
Yeah, absolutely. And this Russellville Panther defense now needs to find a way to limit Todd County offense that scored on a huge play their last possession.
2 receivers right, single left. Back to pass. Redding looking down the sideline, and it is incomplete behind his intended receiver, Fitzgerald. They'll bring up 2nd and 10. Good defense by Russell. They were all over the receiver there. He wouldn't have caught that one, I don't believe, even if he threw it on target.
Yep, nice job by the Panther defense. The secondary there being where they were supposed to be on assignment. Redding now 2 for 4 for 68 yards, including the 62-yard touchdown pass.
2 receivers going left, 1 right. Woodard in the backfield with Redding in the gun. End to the left side of the line. Woodard's going to get it, trying to get upfield. Panthers have him by the ankle and bring him down. Minimal gain, great job. They'll give him maybe a yard to the 32, and that'll be about it on 3rd down, 3rd and 9 upcoming.
Woodard now 5 carries, 22 yards for the Rebels, and again brings up a big 3rd down for this Russellville Panther defense to get off the field.
And what I like so much is Garden had it wrapped up. He couldn't bring him down, but he held on for dear life, waiting for his help. He didn't get many yards, and they were able to knock him down. That's great defense by him. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right on 3rd and 9 from the 32. And whistles. Really? They're stopping the play because of the music?
Huh. And he's going to come over and he's going to tell.
I mean, come on, bro. Come on.
I'm really.
Why don't you pay attention to the game, Mr. Official, is what I'm saying. I'm going to text Mikey right now because I bet he's texting me or Trevez. I'm going to say,
he's on the phone.
Tell Gilmore to shush.
And now Gilmore blows the play in. Here we go.
3rd and 10. Back to pass. Looking for the end zone. Got a man there, but overshoots him by about 2 yards. It was Grady Redding, the brother, and it's incomplete 4th down.
Little corner route that time. Had what they wanted. Grady Redding was behind the Panther defender. That may have been Tate Johnson back there for the Panthers out of his safety slot. Now, maybe it was Darius Coleman that was on coverage there. But again, falls harmlessly incomplete. Now brings up a big 4th down. Rebels going to leave the offense on the field.
Nope. Coach Ben, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Can I read this on air? He said he's telling me to tell the band to stop playing, and he goes, like, how can I do that?
Where is the band? Literally, where is the band?
Oh, my gosh.
The band is not in the band box, so is the band practicing somewhere? Maybe they're in the building. I don't know where the band is.
Goodness. Back to pass, Redding, 4th and 10. Need to stop here. Can the Panthers step up? We do not. It's 2 tackles at the 20. The 10, oh, my goodness, and he's going to score. A 4th and 10 from the 33, a busted play, and Redding, the quarterback, in his athleticism, take it to the house and lead now to the Rebels 12-7.
I've got that officially, JB, from the 32.
Man.
But a 32-yard touchdown run for the quarterback, Redding. Give him 4 carries, 76 yards in the first half for the quarterback, Redding.
Grady Redding. The extra point. Man, 2 big plays for Todd County. Has him in front now. Kick is clean this time. Better snapping and is good. 7:58 to go, second quarter. 13-7. Todd County lists the Panther football on WRUS.
Goals are important. Individual goals, team goals, daily and long-term goals. At H&H Sheet Metal, our goal is to provide our customers with exceptional service without compromising our core values. By helping them achieve their goals, we both win. By participating in high school sports, young people learn the value of setting goals, then working hard to achieve them. H&H Sheet Metal is proud to sponsor our local schools and proud to sponsor this broadcast on WRUS.
This is Carly from Riley White Drugs in Russellville. Since 1959, we've partnered with residents in Logan County to improve your health.
This is David Guyon, also a pharmacist at Riley White. In 1991, we acquired Clinic Pharmacy at Graves Goober Clinic in Bowling Green.
Most recently, we expanded that partnership, opening Clinic Pharmacy Franklin in December 2017.
All 3 of our locations offer immunizations and handy drive-through services, plus interactive apps for refills and the ability to notify you when your prescriptions are ready.
We're downtown Russellville.
New change of score here at Ray Stadium. Chris, update us if you have time.
Yes, sir. The Todd County Rebels take just a minute 3 off the clock. They need just 4 plays to go 53 yards. It was 4th and long. Panther defense has done a nice job. Redding takes the busted play on 4th and long, takes it 32 yards to the house. His brother kicks the point after. Todd County leads the Russellville Panthers 13-7, 7:58 to go in the half.
2 big plays of the Rebels in front, a 62-yard pass play, and then the big busted run for a touchdown. Wait for the Rebels. They're huddling. The kickoff from the 40.
They spent a lot of time in the huddle. Have you noticed that?
A lot of time. They are slow moving. Take their time. They got to be close to a play clock violation.
You would think so, but we don't have play clocks, and I don't see anybody count.
Approach does Redding. It's going to be an onside kick. Panthers are there. Read it perfectly.
What is he doing?
Goes down, and he finally does at the 45-yard line. Woo-wee, Gray was the one that caught it.
Was it Gray? Okay, you need to fair catch that and
they caught it and looked around. I'm like, hey, bud.
Yeah, they're going to hit you.
Put a knee down.
Yeah.
They're going to mark it at the 46, so good field position. Panthers did read the onside kick play. and have a 1st and 10 at their own 46, trailing 13-7. Good chance to get back into it.
That's exactly right. An opportunity here with a short field for the Panthers. 8 minutes on the clock. Chance to pull back even or potentially take the lead with a touchdown and an extra point. But the Panther needs to forget about that last offensive possession and move forward here.
Ball at the 46. Single receiver left, 2 to the right. Shotgun for Holman, 2 men in his backfield. Hard snap, blitz coming. Tutu's in trouble and does not get rid of the blitz. Blitz came right up the middle. No blockers, and Tutu was hit. As soon as he touched the football, he'll lose yardage back to the 43.
And McKay, who we wondered if we would see him in the backfield tonight. We haven't. He has had a tough go of it, JB. He's got 4 carries for -3 yards.
They know when he's back there, he's probably getting the football. Yeah. They're reading it like a top.
Now, he does have 2 catches for 23 yards, including a 13-yard touchdown.
Yep.
So, making up for it on that end. But tough sledding for Tutu out of the backfield.
Franklin already got a run the clock on Butler County. That 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Another blitz coming, and I think this time Russellville jumped before Todd County. I think it's a false start. And Paducah Tillman up 28-0 in Allen County early second. South Warren 26-7 late second over Greenwood.
They're going to discuss this, talk about it.
I think it's Russellville based on my eyes.
Yeah,
20/20 vision, by the way.
Oh, look at you. You're still young.
Yeah, well, that's debatable. Ball start, Panthers.
So that's the 3rd penalty on the Panthers for 20 yards, 3 penalties on the Rebels for 25 so far in the ball game.
So back them up to the 38, 2nd down, and you need the 44 of Todd County for a 1st down. Some yardage to gain here as we roll under 7 minutes to go before the half with Todd County in front 13-7.
Now,
trips to the right. Go ahead, Chris.
Let's see what Coach Mikey Benton dials up here, 2nd and long. You need to get a chunk play here. See if you can get back to the original line of scrimmage.
If you get 8 or so. Our snap count, going to dump it off. Let's start over. If you can get to the outside, set the back in, step the ball. He'll actually lose the yardage. Back to the 36. Great defense by the Rebels.
Yeah, really nice job by the Rebels. And looks like it was led by number 45. That is Matt Hightower, the senior linebacker. Just would not let go of Gardner. Gardner came to the outside to the right side on the screen pass and took hold of it, but just couldn't get away from the defender. And really nice job. They're going to bring up 3rd and a boatload for the Panthers.
Ooh, and this one, you don't get the 1st down, in my opinion. You run an offensive set, run the ball, short dump off, try to get 5 or 6 yards, try to flip field is the goal here with 5:55 to go before half. Just the odds of picking up 18-plus yards.
Right.
Just doesn't happen on football. Single receiver left, though. I do like that matchup with Temple Dickerson. No one's going over there. Okay. 5:37 to go. Back them up 5 more from the 36 to the 31.
Going the wrong way. Not what you want there.
Especially if you need the 44 of
right. Yes.
Making it that much more difficult.
Yeah.
But if you don't put anybody out there on Temple Dickerson, that's the play. Let him go one-on-one and just see what happens. Unless this safety thinks over. And he's finally going to do that.
Eli Bryant.
They're looking at Temple Dickerson. They're going for that home run ball. Throw it up about a yard too long. Did like to play, but Todd County and Bryant backed up before the snap and was able to read Temple Dickerson down the field. Incomplete. 4th down for Russellville. Now punt away from their own 31.
Yep, looks like that the Panther punt team will come on. And so unable to move the football, give the Rebels back the ball here. Coleman will do the punting, and Panthers, maybe, the other part of that is they really only took about 2.5 minutes off the clock.
Good snap. Hallman catches no problem. Nice kick. Knuckleball will hit at the 40. Take a small, no bounce really. It just goes dead and will be down at the 42-yard line. So Todd County, 58 yards to work this time, 13-7, 5:23 to go second quarter.
And again, the Russellville Panthers only managed to take about 2.5 minutes off the clock and don't really do much to flip the field. They received the ball on their own 46-yard line, courtesy of the onside kick attempt. Went backwards, JB. Ended up losing 15 total yards to then punt the ball right back to the Todd County 42.
And besides our 11-play touchdown drive, no first downs on any drive. It's been 3 and outs the other 3. Two receivers either side. Redding in the gun. Grace to his left. Snap. Redding back to pass. Looking downfield. Got a man. Could he hit him? It's high. Big jump. Coming in on Gardner. He went high to try to get the interception, but jumped just a tad too early. Both players down, including the receiver, Redding.
Yeah. Both young men going for the football, and both come up injured in that. Looks like, I hate to say it looks like with Gardner, maybe the leg that's injured. I'm not really sure about Redding at this point, but both young men went after the football, and neither able to come away with it, both banged up because of the contact in the air.
Here's what I love about high school football. The Todd County trainer gets to the Todd County player first. Coach Robbins for Todd County sees that no one's at Gardner yet and goes to him first.
Yes, immediately.
You just don't see that in any other level of sport. So Redding is going to pop up, but Gardner for Russell staying down. So let's take a break while they tend to him. 5:17 to go. Second quarter, Rebels driving ahead 13-7. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
This is John Brett Reynolds with First Southern National Bank. As a bank that's been a part of the Russellville community for over 100 years, we've seen many changes, including joining the First Southern National Bank family. As we celebrate First Southern's first 40 years as an organization, we know any achievements we have had are because of the great customers we've worked alongside. We affirm our commitment to the shared values that brought us here, and we look forward to spending the next 40 years and beyond serving you. For more information, visit fsnb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A funeral service should be an event that honors and highlights your loved one's life. It should be both meaningful and memorial, and as unique as the individual being celebrated. The service should reflect the personal values, interests, and experiences. All of those things that form the rich tapestry of a life worth celebrating. I'm Will McCormick of Price Funeral Home, and along with Jason Raleigh, we understand the importance of creating a meaningful funeral service. For more information, visit pricefuneralhome.com.
This is WRUS, Russellville, Kentucky.
Back here at Ray Stadium, both players do pop up. Redding for Todd County, Gardner for Russellville. Gardner, though, the slower one to pop up, had to be helped off the field. Looked to be a shin leg. Thought it was pass interference, but we got the ball at the 44 of Russellville. Is that right?
Shouldn't be.
I didn't think so. A little confused on that one. Grace going to get the handoff. Panthers missed one tackle, looking for a block. Grace is in some trouble now back to the field. Shooting, diving, and will finally get hit and drop right to the line of scrimmage at the 44-yard line.
He ran 30 yards to get back to the line of scrimmage, did Grace. And for whatever that is, it ended up being a 14-yard penalty. So,
okay. I didn't think the math was right.
Yeah, because they were on the 42, and they spotted at the 44.
Yeah.
So 8 and 6 is 14 all day long, right?
I think so.
It still is. I didn't even get like my calculator out of my phone to figure that one.
I used my fingers. It was fine.
Even that one I could manipulate on in my head here, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Rebels.
From the 44. Logan County up 28-0 right before the half over Callaway. Told you we'd get an update for you, so no wondering. Handoff, Grace again. Dukes, jives, Panthers are there, and a big drop, maybe a yard at best to the 43. Who was that, Christopher?
Patrick Summerall, big defensive tackle, making a huge stop for the Russellville Panthers. Brings up another big third down.
Good stop on 3rd and 9. They've had some good plays against this. Love to get the ball back with a few minutes to work and 3 timeouts. Try to have the lead before half.
It's going to be a silly question, but who is the ball carrier? Was that Grace again?
No silly questions here at all, sir.
So he has back-to-back carries with no yards.
single right, 3 to the left. Receivers, pistol 4, Reading. We roll under 3:30 before half. 3rd and 9 from the 43 of Russellville. On a pass, got a wide completed to 35 and runs the work 30, pushed out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Completed to Farlow. And, I mean, he was in the middle of the field and no one anywhere close.
No.
Plenty for the first down at the 25.
Just a really easy pitching catch. Makes you think it's got to be a nice route, got to be a nice play design to find a receiver that wide open.
Ball at the 25, 1st and 10, and another 3rd down play that went the Rebels' way and not the Panther way at 3:24 to go.
Farlow, 2 catches, 81 yards, including the 62-yard touchdown.
Big here. You don't want to go down 2 scores and Todd County get it to start the 3rd.
Right.
Rebels in front 13-7. Trips to the left, short end of the field. Woodard gets the handoff. Panthers are there. Minimal gain to the 24. Gain of 1. David Owens with the tackle, and then penalty markers everywhere.
Yep, and it's going to be a Russellville Panther got tied up with a offensive lineman, and he was trying to swat. His argument is he was swatting the hand of the Panther offensive player. It looked like a punt. Is the problem.
Referee's debating at length.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see because, again, even from the press box, it looked as, the Panther player was, squatting his arm down. He said he was being held, so he was trying to separate. But, again, if you just caught the glimpse of his arm flying down, it looked like he was making an attempt to either throw a punch or a slap.
See what happens here.
Did he say 2 fouls?
That's what he said. Personal foul. Todd County. Personal foul. Russellville offsetting.
No, thank you, Mr. Gilmore. My favorite. My absolute favorite thing.
That's my favorite.
Yes, That is.
15 to 15.
So they're going to move the ball to the 24. That was Woodard again, right?
Correct.
So he got a yard. And then we had offsetting penalties because nobody was really at fault.
Correct. Trips right, single left. Woodard to the right of Reading. Reading on a pass, dump it off. It's high, intercepted. Oh, we didn't see it there. Incomplete. Garvin had a chance to pick that off and take it to the house, but he never saw the football.
Miles Reading, quarterback, 3 of 7 now for 87 yards, including the 62-yard touchdown pass for the Rebels in the first half.
Another 3rd and long, Chris, at the 24, needing the 15 Todd County. They've won these battles most of the night.
And they won it with big plays. Yep. Part of the problem, too. It's not just a matter of winning. It's winning big, when it was 3rd or even that 4th and long, when Reading ends up scoring a touchdown.
Flash go up 16-8 on Adair County at the half. 3 receivers right, single left. Woodard to the right of Reading. 3:05 to go. 13-7 Todd County, first half. Snap, 3rd and 9. Reading looks, double punch. We're there. Can he make a tackle on the outside? He's at the 25 to 20 and down. He will be short of a first down. And it'll bring up about 4th and 5 from the 20.
And a really nice job by LeBrian Nurse playing the right corner position, holding his ground. He's being blocked, but he's holding steady, waiting for the play to develop, and then is able to shed the blocker at the last minute and make the tackle on the quarterback, Reading, who was running the football.
Love to get a stop here on 4th down, and Coach Mikey Benton and Coco Dard are going to talk about it. On a timeout with 2:32 remaining. Before the half, 13-7 Todd County. They have a 4th and 5 from the Panther 20 when we return. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
We live in one of the greatest agricultural communities in Kentucky and in the country. That comes with responsibility, especially during harvest season. Penny Ryle Electric reminds you to watch for heavy farm machinery on the roads. For farmers, staying safe means surveying for overhead power lines and underground utilities when moving large or elevated equipment. And when beginning any excavation project like tiling or fence post digging. Need guidance? Call Penny Ryle Electric.
2:32 2:42 remains before half. Todd County is 4th and 5 from the Panther 20. Love to get a stop here.
And a reminder at Cougar Field or Cougar Stadium tonight, Logan County is playing Callaway County. They have a 28-0 lead over the Lakers at the half. So looks like the Cougars are back, bouncing back from a tough contest last week. They won in overtime. In a really physical football game with Allen County Scottsville. Looks like they're cruising tonight.
4th and 5 from the 20. Two receivers right, one to the left. 2 men in the backfield this time with Redding in the gun. Redding back to pass. Gets dump it to Woodard. Into some trouble. He is going to throw it. Incomplete. And the Panther defense gets the stop. Left 28 to work. Ball thrown 20. Trailing 13-7. Great stop by the defense.
Huge stop by the defense. Able to get off the field at 4th down. Turnover on down with 2:28 to go. Let's see if Hunter Holman can run this offense with a bit of a sense of urgency here, JB. You do have 2 timeouts remaining for Coach Mikey Benton. An opportunity to go 80 yards here for the Russellville Panthers and get back in this football game down 13-7.
Be huge to get one here. Ball at the 20. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Shotgun for Holman. That means we don't have anyone in the backfield.
That's exactly what that means.
That means we should have one. We're one short.
Yes,
based on this map.
Missing a player. And
here comes Armstrong. And gets the play. Yeah, you're good. We're throwing it here. Snap. Back to pass. Holman pump fake. Gets it out to Nurse. Drop. Incomplete. And the bug has hit us again tonight, man. We had several drops last week. And that continues tonight, 4-5 here tonight.
Holman is now 4 of 10 for 49 yards, including the 13-yard touchdown to McCade. And, yeah, that's balls, well-thrown balls that are just uncharacteristically hitting the ground for the Russellville Panthers.
2nd and 10 from the 20. Snap. Holman. Caught by Nurse at the 40 on a great over-the-shoulder catch. And a big first down to the 46-47-yard line. Great job by Nurse in traffic to pay attention and watch it in his lap.
Really, really nice throw again by Holman, leading Nurse, getting it downfield. And Nurse takes great concentration to make the big catch.
And whistles, and Todd County wants to talk about it, and a timeout. Their 2nd of the half. 13-7 Rebels are in front. Panthers have a 1st and 10 at their own 47 when we return, trailing 13-7. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUF.
Folks come from miles around to eat at Roy's Barbecue. Delicious pulled pork, barbecue beef, ribs, or chicken. Plus, Roy's mouth-watering catfish, burgers, club sandwiches, and daily specials. All served with tasty sides like baked beans, white beans, coleslaw, and potato salad. Finish it off with a slice of homemade pie or one of Roy's one-of-a-kind fried pies. Hungry yet? Head to Roy's Barbecue, 101 Sarah Lane, just off the Russellville Bypass. And the Little Pit, 414 Franklin Street, Russellville.
Back here at Ray Stadium, well, we've had a great football game so far. The Panthers do trail 13-7, but have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line, 2:12 to work. Before half and 2 timeouts. I like our position.
Certainly, you want to keep moving the ball down the field. LeBron Nurse now has 2 catches, 55 yards for the Panthers.
2 receivers either side. Shotgun for Holman. Armstrong to the left. Snap. Holman back to pass. Throws it over the top. Triple Dickerson catches. Complete. Crosses midfield. And we'll get to the 49-yard line. So give him about 5 on the 1st down catch.
Yep. And again, nice little stop route. They had coverage over the top, protecting the deep ball. So Tipple Dickerson and Holman recognize that together and are able to make the connection to pick up 4.
Ball is at the 48. 2nd and 5. 2 receivers right. Looking for Tutu right. Can't find him. Holman's going to take off and run. He's caught from behind and sacked at the 50. He'll lose 2 and bring up 3rd down, and we will stop the clock there with 1:30 to go as Coach Benton calls timeout. We'll take one with them as the 3rd down has come for the Panthers, trailing 13-7. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUF.
Are you finding that you just aren't using your home phone as much as you used to? Instead, are you using your cell phone and your home Wi-Fi to stay connected to friends and family? Did you know that you could drop your home phone with LTC Connect and still retain your cooperative membership with your internet package? Yeah, you could save approximately $20 per month when also considering all the taxes and fees from the phone line. Simply call LTC Connect today to learn more.
We're at Ray Stadium tonight. Third down at the 50 upcoming with 1:27 to go. Second quarter. Panthers trail 13-7, but have the ball. Love to pick up a third down here, Chris.
Again, winning third down, so important for this team as you got some fragile confidence you're trying to improve on. And that sack that time by the Rebel defense, the first sack allowed by the Panther O-line tonight.
I'll take that as a win because Holman's not, he's mobile, but not anywhere to the level of Tutu.
Right.
Two receivers either side. Holman back to pass. Love to pick one up here. Throws it high, almost intercepted. His two Rebels did not hit a Panther. Bring up fourth down, and now it gets interesting with a minute 23. Todd County a timeout. They're known for their big plays. I think you got to punt it. That's my vote.
I agree.
I don't think we will.
I don't think we will.
But that's my vote.
I agree. Even if we went back into the pistol and then did like a quick kick, like a little sweep out and let Holman kick it away, put them down inside the 20-yard line, something like that. Just get you a rugby-style 30-yard punt, something like that would be great. But I don't think that's what Mikey Benton has in mind.
Ooh, wait. Fourth down at the 50. We need the 43 for a first down. Holman back to pass. Got the time. Got a man. It's first. Big catch at the 30, 25. Out of bounds just short of the screen. And that's why we're up here as always. Sitting there down there.
But what do we know? Because the Brian Nurse has just continued to make big play after big play. Looks like they're going to put it right at the 26-yard line. So that's good for a 24-yard pitch and catch for the Russellville Panthers and puts Holman over the century mark in passing on the night.
Ball down to the 26-yard line officially. Snap, back to pass. Holman in trouble. Breaks free of the one. Can't break free of the two. Fumbles the football. Todd returns at the 32-yard line. Big break for the Rebels.
Holman got up asking for the face mask penalty. Not going to receive it. And as it stands, JB, it goes as a fumble, a turnover with 1:08 left in the quarter. Panthers have put together a nice drive, but they're going to finish it with the turnover now. And got to be disappointed with that because, again, as you mentioned, Rebels have shown big playability, and they get the ball in the second half.
Yep. Glad, though, we got the first down to force a little more time off the clock and a little more yardage down this end of the field.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll have it at the 33 officially. So still 67 yards or so to work, but only a minute 8, one timeout.
And again, after that big reception, Nurse has 3 catches for 79 yards on the night for the Panthers.
Ball at the 33. Trips left, single right. Shotgun. Back to pass. Into some trouble is Redding. Going to dump it off on the screen to Grace. And the Panthers make a back at the 20. Grace open field at the 50. Excuse me, Grace down at the 42. And then a flag. It's got to be against Russellville.
Yes.
The tackle.
Yes.
But I thought he was just knocked down. I didn't really see much.
No, they're saying it's a hold.
Oh, I definitely didn't see that. But that would be a great break for Russellville.
They're saying it's a hold, and it's all the way down at the spot of the football. So let's see if they end up giving him out all the way down to the 41 and then back it up from there.
What they're marking off. Okay. 58 seconds to go. Put it on the 49 of Todd County. And again, they have the one timeout, but it will be 1st and 10. Trips right, single left. Shotgun. Brady fumbles it, picks it up, and Dave Owens absolutely finishes him off for a sack. back to the 45, and Coach Robinson's going to burn his final timeout with 44 seconds to go. And we'll have a 2nd and 15 there. We'll take a break, come back, and listen to Panther football on WRUF.
Don't let aches and pains put you on the sidelines. Lingering pain from aging or injuries can impair your ability to move and take the fun out of everyday activities. Let Logan Memorial Hospital get you back in the game. Take a joint pain assessment at loganmemorial.com/orthopedics to find out how we help alleviate pain, increase mobility and range of motion, and get you back to living your life to its fullest. Logan Memorial Hospital. Be well, live well. That's why we're here. Go to loganmemorial.com/orthopedics.
47 seconds, I believe they want on the game clock at the 45. Yard line is Todd County at 2nd down. They trail 13-7. They're out of timeout. So Russell defense is going to have to make a few stops, but no timeout certainly helps the Panther defense here.
Yep, and got to see this Panther defense play their role, know their role. They're going to come back in prevent. They're going to put 4 defensive backs all back here at around the line of scrimmage, or I'm sorry, at the first down marker at around the 41-yard line. 20 yards behind the ball.
They moved. Todd County just moved there. You got to slow
There
down.
it comes.
False start against the Rebels. They'll take it back to the 40. Again, 2nd down from the 40-yard line. They need the 41 of Russellville. No time off clock, of course, but 47 seconds to go. Again, Todd County in front. 13-7, but will receive the start for the 3rd quarter.
And I guess technically that is the 7th penalty against the Rebels for 55 yards, although the offsetting 15-yarder is kind of out there.
Yep. 2 receivers either side. Way on the snap. Back to pass is ready. Looking over the middle. Got time. Throws it high. It's tipped. Great defense by Russellville. Incomplete. Give credit to Coleman on the tip.
And another really good job by the Russell Panther defense. Again, 3rd and 20 for the Rebels with 43 seconds left. And the Panthers in this situation, they could possibly get the football back with another stop.
Yes, they could.
Coach Mikey Benton still got 1 timeout in his pocket.
3rd down at the 40. Again, need 19 yards to pick it up. 43 seconds, as Chris said.
You got to run the ball here, right? You got to force him.
You do.
Yeah, you got to force him to take a timeout.
Again, the odds are getting 18, 19 yards. Slim to none. Good call. Redding is going to keep it on the quarterback keeper. Stay in bounds. Get tackled at the 50. We'll see what Coach Pitt decides to do. You've heard one here, Coach. I think you have to.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to bring up basically a 4th and 9. Continues to run.
We'll take our 13-7 first. Head to the locker room. No time to go. Clock working at 18 seconds. I mean, Todd County doesn't have to time out. Playing the risk reward game, just going to say, hey, we're going to take it for what it is. That should end our first half with Panthers and the Rebels 13. Stay with us for halftime. We'll break down the first half scoring. Stats, of course. Get your scores around the area. Listen to that great Russellville Marching Panther Band. And get ready for the second half where Todd County again is front 13-7. You're listening to Panther football on WRUF.
Get in command with the LTC Connect Commander app. It's free, simple, and easy to use, and gives you inside access to what's happening with your home internet. Plus, with the optional LTC Protect suite, you can add even more protection by restricting certain websites, managing content, and setting time limits. The suite also adds an extra layer of protection against viruses, malicious websites, and more. Download the free app today and contact LTC Connect for more info on the Protect suite.
Everybody needs a place to sit at the end of a long day. A favorite chair, maybe an ottoman, where you can put your feet up and let your cares float away. That's the way.
Full Street, Russellville.
We're at Ray Stadium tonight, where we're a dogfight. Panthers trail Todd County 13-7 at the half. It was a really good football game. How do we get here? Well, besides the stats, nothing really to talk about in the first half because there was 0 points on the board, and it all happened in the second quarter in terms of scoring. Russellville started and got the lead early on in the second with 11:57 remaining. 13-yard pass, Paul Bauman to Tutu McCage. Bloodworth's kick was good, and the Panthers were in front 7-0 early on in our second quarter. Todd County, though, struck back about a minute and a half later on a 62-yard pass play. Redding to Farlow. The missed PAT on a bad snap. Russell held on to the lead 7-6 at that point. Todd County scored again just a couple minutes later at 7:58 to go. 32-yard Redding to Redding pass, brother to brother. The extra point this time by Redding was good. And it was 13-7 Rebels, and that's where our half ended. Panthers staying in this one, keeping it close, but got some work to do in the second half, especially as Todd County receives the opening kick. Marching band is putting together their performance before they take off and play as they put their set on the field, and it's homecoming tonight for Russellville. That was done pregame. We'll take a break, come back. Chris will give you those stats, and I'm working on some scores at the half from around the area. Panthers 7, Todd County 13 at halftime at Ray Stadium. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Venture Plastic is proud to be a part of this community and support Cougar and Panther athletics. We realize that young people competing today will be the employees of tomorrow. The lessons in teamwork, problem solving, and sacrifice they're learning now will make them great members of the Venture Plastic team later. So enjoy every second and know we're rooting for you.
To learn more about joining the Venture Plastics team, visit jobs.flex-n-gate.com.
Having to wait is inconvenient, especially when it comes to banking. We never want to be an inconvenience at Lewisburg Banking Company. Instantly issuing debit cards is just one way we are making banking more convenient. Stop by any of our 4 offices today to experience the convenience that Lewisburg Banking Company has to offer. Past, present, promises. Lewisburg Banking Company, serving Logan and surrounding areas for 125 years. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Russellville EPB SmartNet is a locally owned and community-driven power provider. But what does that mean? It means we operate and exist to serve you, our customers and community. Our employees and board members make decisions with you in mind and with a goal of keeping your electric service reliable and rates as low as possible. Being locally owned means we're focused on supporting economic growth and prosperity for the community we serve. Russellville EPB SmartNet, your local power provider.
Goals are important. Individual goals, team goals, daily and long-term goals. At H&H Sheet Metal, our goal is to provide our customers with exceptional service without compromising our core values. By helping them achieve their goals, we both win. By participating in high school sports, young people learn the value of setting goals, then working hard to achieve them. H&H Sheet Metal is proud to sponsor our local schools and proud to sponsor this broadcast on WRUS.
Teamwork is the ability to work together toward a common vision. It's the fuel that allows common people to attain uncommon results. At Yates Pharmacy, they believe you, your doctor, your insurance company, and your pharmacy must work together to ensure your health and well-being. Their job is to make sure you understand what you're taking and why. Then they'll work with your insurance company to get your medicine at the lowest price possible. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. Yates Pharmacy, 432 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville.
Welcome back to Ray Stadium, Ken Barrett Field in lovely Russellville, Kentucky, where at the half, Panthers in a battle with Todd County Central, 13-7. Remember, the Panthers have a winning streak against Todd County going back to 1989. In the first half, both teams got the football 5 times, a total of 5 possessions. The Todd County Central Rebels finish. They go turnover on downs, touchdown, turnover on downs, end of the quarter for their 5th possession. The Panthers, meanwhile, went punt, touchdown on a long drive, 11 plays, 4:22 off the clock. So punt, touchdown, punt, fumble, the 5 possessions for the Russellville Panthers in the first half. Team statistics now for Todd County. They have 106 yards of rushing in the first half. Meanwhile, their quarterback, Miles Redding, is 4 of 10 through the air for 111 yards, including a 62-yard touchdown. So 111 yards passing, 217 total yards for Todd Central. They've committed 6 penalties for 55 yards. And individual stat, or first, let's see Russellville team stats. The Panthers managed just 17 rushing yards in the first half. Meanwhile, Hunter Holman is 7 for 14 for 104 yards and a touchdown. And of those 7 incompletions, probably at least 3, if not 4, are easily dropped for the Russellville Panther receiver. Now, those individual numbers first for the Todd County Rebels on the ground. The leading rusher is the quarterback, Miles Redding. He has 5 carries for 79 yards, including a 32-yard touchdown run. Grace has 7 carries for 25 yards. Woodard, 6 carries for 23 yards. The Rebels have been sacked twice for negative 21 yards. Miles Redding, as we mentioned, 4 attempts in the air for 111 yards, including a 62-yard touchdown pass. That was to Farlow. Farlow has 2 catches for 81 yards, including the 62-yard touchdown. Grace on 2 screens has 2 catches for 30 yards. Russellville Panthers, again, on the ground, managed just 17 yards. 7 of 14 through the air for 104 yards and a touchdown, the 13-yard touchdown reception by McCage. Nurse has 3 catches for 79 yards in the first half. McCage, 2 catches for 23, including the 13-yard score. Temple Dickerson, 1 catch for 4 yards, and Gardner had 1 catch for negative 2 yards for the Russellville Panthers. But again, the most important stat of all, the Panthers trail on the scoreboard, 13-7 at the half. We come back, we'll take a look at the scores from around the area. Get caught up. Last score we had from Logan County was that they were leading at the half over Callaway County 28-0. We'll catch you up on that game and more when we return. Panthers trail 13-7 at the half at Ray Stadium. It's the high school sports on WRUS.
Folks come from miles around to eat at Roy's Barbecue. Delicious pulled pork, barbecue beef, ribs, or chicken. Plus, Roy's mouth-watering catfish, burgers, club sandwiches, and daily specials. All served with tasty sides like baked beans, white beans, coleslaw, and potato salad. Finish it off with a slice of homemade pie or one of Roy's one-of-a-kind crab dinners. Head to Roy's Barbecue, 101 Sarah Lane, just off the Russellville bypass. And the Little Pit, 414 Franklin Street, Russellville.
I'm Brian White, president of Auburn Bank, and I'm inviting you to visit our brand new location at 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. After months of planning and preparation, construction, and moving, we're excited to be open and doing business in our new facility. Same great customer service, new location. So please come see us at Auburn Bank, where serving you comes first. 404 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville, and now 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Enjoying life and all it has to offer is easier when you're healthy. For decades, the primary care physicians at Logan Memorial Medical Group have provided personal, compassionate care in the expected and unexpected moments of life. From primary care to general surgery and orthopedics, we're committed to improving life and health in this community we all love. Logan Memorial. Be well, live well. That's why we're here. To find the right primary care doctor for you, visit LoganMemorialMedicalGroup.com.
This harvest season, Penny Rail Electric reminds us all to make electrical safety a priority. And here are some tips to keep in mind. Training your team is vitally important. When working near power lines, always use a spotter. If your machinery does come into contact with an electrical line, unless there's a fire, stay in the cab. And always call 911 immediately to report the accident. Penny Rail Electric, empowering our members and the communities we serve since 1937.
Ray Stadium tonight, the 72-member marching band. I think that's what Lucas announced.
Yeah. It is. It's a wonderful job by Mr. Carwell and the entire folks with the Russellville Panther Band. You know, they had the annual Panther Marching Band show here at Ray Stadium last weekend. A wonderful event and went off without a hitch. This weekend, we got the 25th annual Marching Cougar Band show at Cougar Stadium. That'll be underway beginning tomorrow night, I think 5:30, or maybe 5 o'clock. The national anthem at 5:30. The first team will take the field for competition. And much like last week, where the Panthers were the host and the Logan County Cougars participated and competed in the band competition, at Logan County, the Russellville Panthers will take the field in competition at event tomorrow. It is homecoming night here at Russellville High School. I want to pass along the names to you. Of course, they have a prince and princess and a queen. Your 2023 Russellville High School football prince, Ian Gray. right.
Come on, Ken.
Okay.
Let's give it up.
The 2023 Russell High School homecoming contestant is Marlon Elliott.
Come on.
Your 2023 Russellville High School Panthers football homecoming king, DJ Elliott.
Mr. DJ Elliott.
And the 2023 Russellville High School homecoming queen. The football season is Todd.
Come on.
Yes, indeed.
And then all lovely answers. The area tonight. All these teams have won at halftime. Glasgow leading in Eric County 16-8, but we thought Chris would be a really good football. Southwood already scored out of the half over Greenwood, so they're up 26-7 at halftime. Now it's 32-7 in the third quarter. Allen County is losing to Paducah Tillman tonight at the half, 42-0. So running clock in play there, and it just goes to show that Allen County's a football team. They gave Logan County all they wanted. That's how good Paducah Tillman is. What blows your mind? They're in fourth in the class. That's how good that class is. That's Boyle County and all them. I mean, it's just like good gravy. Hopkinsville trails Warren East 13-0. That game is late second quarter, right before the half. Logan County at the half over Callaway County 28-0, so they're in cruise control. That second win is going to be important for them if they hang on. That almost guarantees a playoff berth for the Cougars.
Right.
And then Franklin Simpson is up on Butler County 36-0 at the half. Trinity is beating St. X 21-10. St. X favored in that one at the half. And that is your high school scores from around the area. The game here, 13-7. Todd County is in front at the half and receives the ball to start the third quarter as our band finishes up their performance. Any other thoughts before we take our last break before the third quarter?
Well, I think, JB, that if you look at this football game, what you talked about in the pregame, how are we going to judge this Russellville Panther team in terms of this football game? And what you wanted was to see us put 4 quarters together to be competitive at the end of the football game. So far through 2 quarters, that's successful. That's where we are. We're trailing by 1 score. Give up some big plays. The 2 scoring drives for the Todd County Rebels, both a little over a minute. So scored on big plays and short drives as far as the number of plays and number of time off the clock. Big play capability, certainly. But want to see the Panther defense come out here, get a stop, get the ball back, drive down the field, and score to either tie or take the lead. And see if they can really take hold of the momentum of this football game.
Got a squirrel moment here for you, Chris. We talked about it before, but all of a sudden, when you look at all these bands, got something from the RCC, the band in their uniform, the football team in their uniform playing, cheerleaders in their uniform participating in the band. You've got some middle schoolers out there as well. Love that Russell is that family atmosphere that if you want to do multiple things, we'll work with you and let you participate in all that you want.
It's one of the fascinating parts of being a Class A school in the school district is, not only do you have to share athletes, we talk about that all the time from an athletic standpoint, you share because, when you've got graduating classes of somewhere between 70 and 95 would be graduating high school, I think, these days.
Oh, sure.
Mine was 74. Yeah, and so you have to share students. Whether it's the marching band, it's in drama, it's in football, whatever the endeavor is, it has to be able to share those students.
Let's take a break. Come back. Halftime 13-7. Todd County and Russellville. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
This is Carly from Riley White Drugs in Russellville. Since 1959, we've partnered with residents in Logan County to improve your health.
This is David Guyon, also a pharmacist at Riley White. In 1991, we acquired Clinic Pharmacy at Graves Gilbert Clinic in Bowling Green.
Most recently, we expanded that partnership, opening Clinic Pharmacy Franklin in December 2017.
All 3 of our locations offer immunizations and handy drive-through services, plus interactive apps for refills and the ability to notify you when your prescriptions are ready.
We're downtown Russellville.
At Logan Aluminum, we're committed to our community. We're happy to support our young people by sponsoring this broadcast of high school sports on WRUS. Every day, Logan Aluminum operates using principles and values expected of each team member to ensure our company is successful. Just like a sports team, all our team members play a vital role in our success. Best of luck to the Cougars and Panthers from Logan Aluminum.
Scott Waste Services is proud to be the exclusive provider of residential, commercial, and industrial garbage collection for all of Logan County, including the cities of Adairville, Auburn, Lewisburg, and Russellville. As a reminder, please place your Scott Waste cart within 3 feet of the street the night before your scheduled pickup. For all your waste disposal needs, call Scott Waste at 270-783-4016.
Hi, this is John Brett Reynolds. I am proud to have served in this community for over 15 years. As a bank that's been a part of Russellville now for over 100 years, we've seen many changes, including joining the First Southern National Bank family. As we celebrate First Southern's first 40 years as an organization, we know any achievements we have had are because of the customers we have worked alongside. We look forward to spending the next 40 years and beyond serving you. For more information, visit fsnb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At the end of the game, the final score dictates that one team wins and another team loses. But the final score doesn't tell you the whole story. What about that spectacular comeback, the tremendous effort, or the heartbreak of that one play that made all the difference? This is Brent Summers of Summers & Son Funeral Home. Our passion is providing services that tell the whole story, not just the final score. Summers & Son Funeral Home, here to serve you.
Russellville and Todd County back on the field at Ray Stadium, preparing for the second half as both teams are getting loose. The Russellville Panthers trail now 13-7 at the half, and as of last week, as we mentioned, the Russellville Panthers make a quarterback change and insert Hunter Holman as the quarterback, and the 5'10", let me get that right, 5'10" junior quarterback for the Russellville Panthers has had an effective night tonight. Again, at the half, the young man is 7 of 14. Has had a couple of key drops. The wide receivers need to help him out a little bit, but he's 7 of 14 through the air for 104 yards with the touchdown. And so again, the junior that has become the starting quarterback the last 2 weeks for the Russellville Panthers has done a nice job tonight, and with a couple of extra receptions from his receivers, could be having a much bigger night. But as we mentioned in the halftime segment, the key now is that the Russellville defense come out and get off to a quick start, as Todd County will receive to begin this second half, as they deferred when they won the toss. And so the Russellville Panthers were forced to a 3-and-out in that first possession. Todd County got exactly what they wanted to start this game, and they got that first score. And so now, again, they will receive the ball to start the second half. And so as we're awaiting the Russellville Panthers to take the field, Todd County Central has done so. They're set up and ready. We've said all night we've been waiting on the Rebels. It seems like they've been in the huddle and kind of taking their time, JB, but now it's the Panthers who are taking a little extra time as we come out of the half.
What's the big possession here defensively? You kick it off, and you've got a score here doesn't end it, but you've got to a stop here would be huge. Just to not let them make. You don't want that 2-score advantage, because we talked about it. If we can keep upper teens, low 20s, we think we got a shot. And put 20 up, that puts them in bad position.
Well, let's see if Coach Mikey Benton, the gambler, decides to try a little something here with a first kickoff of the second half, and we're trying alongside kick action. His defense has played well.
Oh. Hands down. I mean, take away a couple big plays.
Right.
We got a shutout. Dimple Dixon approaching from the 40. This one's going to be end over end, kicking it deep, returnable at the 19-yard line for the Rebels. We'll go to the 30. This Fitzgerald to the 31 and down at the 32-yard line. Nice recovery by the Panther special team.
Yep, nice coverage there. Special teams that saw 2 kicks go back for touchdowns last week with Franklin Simpson, and so a nice job there to rebound from that. Kicked it away, got good coverage, and the Todd County Rebels take over at their own 32-yard line to begin this third quarter. And as we talked about, this is the opportunity for the Russellville Panthers to come up with a big stop here and swing the momentum their way if they can get the ball back and then come up with a score to either tie or take the lead.
That would be lovely.
What we're looking for.
I like what you're thinking there.
Turnover would be great.
Yes, it would. Turnover score would be great. Ball Ball to 33 to start things. It's going to be Woodard working to the left side. Panthers are there. Missed the tackle. Big hole now and breaking free almost to the 50-yard line. We had a chance to limit the gain to none, and instead he's going to get almost 16, 17 yards.
Yeah, and you mentioned the missed tackle. Somebody, I don't know who the Panther defender was, but tried to go high with him. He's that more fullback-shaped running back, kind of like a bowling ball. They tried to go high up on his shoulder pads. You're not going to bring that young man down that way.
No. Ball's at the 48, officially 1st and 10. So big gain for the Rebels to start things here in our third quarter.
So 7 carries, 39 yards now for Woodard.
Now, going to be the handoff to Grace, trying to extend the play, and Sam Edge is there again and takes him down for a loss of 1. Back to the 47, and Grace looks to be injured.
Yeah, Sam Edge set the edge. Nice job by the Panther defender. And as you said, the Todd County Rebel player is still down, and so they're going to bring the medical staff onto the field to check out that young man.
Let's take a break while they check on him, and we'll come back momentarily. Panthers trail Todd County 13-7, 11-17 left in the third. You're listening to Panther football on WRUS.
I'm Brian White, president of Auburn Bank, and I'm inviting you to visit our brand new location at 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. After months of planning and preparation, construction, and moving, we're excited to be open and doing business in our new facility. Same great customer service, new location. So please come see us at Auburn Bank, where serving you comes first. 404 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville, and now 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Teamwork is the ability to work together toward a common vision. It's the fuel that allows common people to attain uncommon results. At Yates Pharmacy, they believe you, your doctor, your insurance company, and your pharmacy must work together to ensure your health and well-being. Their job is to make sure you understand what you're taking and why. Then they'll work with your insurance company to get your medicine at the lowest price possible. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. Yates Pharmacy, 432 Hopkinsville Road, Russell.
AOBS.FLEX-N-GATE.com. Venture Plastics is proud to be a part of this community and sponsor this sports broadcast on WRUS.
Quentin Grace got tackled and kind of rolled over on his head from our angle and just, did not look good. They got out there to him quickly, and, several training members out there. You always get nervous when people start waving for more people very quickly, and the EMTs got to him in a speedway. The ambulance is going to come onto the field and tend to him. So we're going to just give you a quick update here while they're tending to Quentin Grace, the freshman running back. Open prayers that all is okay with him as they tend to him, as Todd County and Russellville on their knees saying prayers for the young man. Looks to be his family out there checking on him as well, as well as both coaching staff. So we're going to take a break for a little bit, come back, and continue to update you, as this will probably take several minutes, and it needs to take as long as it needs to make sure this young man is well taken care of. And we will keep you posted with any news that we find out on the young man. So thoughts and prayers to him as they tend to him on the field. Todd County 13, Russellville 7, 11-17 to go third quarter. It's a 2nd and 10 at the 48 of Todd County when play does resume. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
I love Lewisburg Banking Company, and now I love Flex. It's the newest innovation in banking in Logan County. Live video tellers are ready to serve all my banking needs from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Or I can use it as an ATM 24 hours a day.
Lewisburg Banking Company is proud to bring you this convenient new technology with our hometown touch and can't wait for you to take your turn to Flex.
Lewisburg Banking Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Take control of your property with the full selection of Husqvarna power equipment at your Russellville Southern States Cooperative. Husqvarna hedge and weed trimmers, blowers, chainsaws, tillers, and mowers. If you can use it in the yard, Husqvarna makes it, and Southern States has it. Plus, Southern States offers on-site service, too. Get equipment you can count on at a price you can afford. Save on Husqvarna power equipment now at Southern States, 209 North Bethel Street in Russellville. Southern States is currently seeking full-time employees. Apply in person today.
Russellville EPB SmartNet fiber services are expanded. EPB SmartNet is now offering phone and internet service for customers along Bowling Green Road from Logan County High School out to and including Mud River Church Road. This also includes Morton Road, Cornerstone Place, and Sawmill Spur Road. If you live or do business in this area, you can get EPB SmartNet fiber services. Call Russellville EPB SmartNet at 270-726-2466 or visit their office at 165 East 4th Street, Russellville.
Scott Waste Services is proud to be the exclusive provider of residential, commercial, and industrial garbage collection for all of Logan County, including the cities of Adairsville, Auburn, Lewisburg, and Russellville. We are glad to be a part of this great community and happy to support this broadcast of high school sports on WRUS. For all your waste disposal needs, call Scott Waste at 270-783-4016.
At Logan Aluminum, we're committed to our community. We're happy to support our young people by sponsoring this broadcast of high school sports on WRUS. Every day, Logan Aluminum operates using principles and values expected of each team member to ensure our company is successful. Just like a sports team, all our team members play a vital role in our success. Best of luck to the Cougars and Panthers from Logan Aluminum.
Folks, I want to respect everything that I can, but it's never a good sign when the ambulance is on the field tending to the injured player for Todd County. Quentin Grace, the running back, took the handoff, went right side, and kind of got around the 50-yard line. And so, again, it is going to be a little bit of time before we get back to some normalcy here. We'll obviously keep you up to date as we learn on Grace's status, but they still have him surrounded on the ground and trying to get him on a board to get him loaded into the ambulance. So, again, as we learn things, we'll keep you posted. Todd County is up 13-7. We've played just 43 seconds in our third quarter, and they'll have a 2nd and 10 at their own 48, will the Rebels, when play does resume. But still, Quentin Grace, the freshman running back, on the ground and being tended to by EMTs and training staffs for both programs. Is a lot of prayers and thoughts going out to this young man and his family. So we'll continue to take a break, come back and update you shortly. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Are you having trouble sleeping at night? Do you get too hot or cold? Maybe you roll to the middle of the bed. At Crabtree Furniture, we can help you solve these problems with Restonic. The Restonic mattresses showcase an Outlast cover that keeps your body temperature more constant. Many of the mattresses feature the Marvelous Middle, a beefed-up section in the middle of the mattress that prevents dipping and sagging. This means no rolling into the middle of the bed. Come see us for a great night's sleep. We have queen sets starting at $298.
At H&H Sheet Metal, we recognize the tremendous lessons our young people learn by participating in high school sports. Lessons in teamwork and accountability, hard work and perseverance, and finally, how to win and lose with grace. These lessons will be applied every day of their adult life. At H&H Sheet Metal, many of our employees are former athletes because they continue to put what they learned into practice. We are proud to support our local schools and proud to sponsor this broadcast on WRUS.
This is David Guine of Riley White in downtown Russellville. We are proud to support this broadcast of high school sports because we know our young people work hard every day in the classroom, on the practice field, and at game time. Their effort today will reap the benefits for years to come. We understand the value of hard work because we strive daily to be your total health care solution. Whether it's prescriptions, home oxygen, diabetic supplies, or medical equipment, Riley White is eager to earn your business.
This is Tracy Gilbert with First Southern National Bank, and I'm proud to have served in this community for going on 40 years. As a bank that's been a part of the Russellville community for over 100 years, we've seen many changes, including joining the First Southern National Bank family. As we celebrate First Southern's first 40 years as an organization, the achievements we have had are because of the customers we have worked alongside. We look forward to spending the next 40 years and beyond serving you.
For more information, visit fsnb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Price Funeral Home has proudly served the people of Lewisburg and Logan County since 1948. Over the years, this community has become an extension of our family. We've cheered together, laughed together, and cried together. Through the good times and bad, Price Funeral Home has been there. I'm Will McCormick, and along with Jason Rowley, I hope you'll trust us during your time of need. Price Funeral Home in Lewisburg, a proud supporter of local high school athletics. For more information, visit pricefuneralhome.com.
to make electrical safety a priority and plan ahead. Here are some tips to keep in mind. Training your team is vitally important. When working near power lines, always use a spotter. If your machinery does come into contact with an electrical line, unless there's a fire, stay in the cab. And always call 911 immediately to report the accident. Penny Isle Electric, empowering our members and the communities we serve since 1937.
I love this game of football, but part of loving this game is stuff like that sometimes happens. And what happened, if you all just joined us, Quentin Grace, the running back for Todd County, took a handoff, went right side, got tackled, and kind of got flipped over. And, again, speculation from this point forward. Didn't look like he was moving when the training staff got to him. Then several members of the training staff, both sides, and the EMTs out quickly, load him on the board, get him in an ambulance. And when an ambulance is on the field, you don't see that often, but you know it can't be a good thing. So when we have a good time and a good update for Quentin Grace and his family, we'll obviously pass that along, but our thoughts and prayers more than anything to him. And, man, it puts the game in perspective pretty quick, Chris.
It does, JB, and I guess for the audience at home, just to kind of, to give what we can as far as the injury. And again, kudos specifically, I want to call it Jason Henley, who helps with the Russellville Panther staff. And Henley immediately recognized the injury, came sprinting onto the field, was the first one to get to the young man, and was immediately calling for the Todd County coaches to come. He recognized the situation and then stayed with the young man the entire time. Just from watching, from what I could tell, that they were not administering CPR or anything like that. And I say that's a good thing. Right. It's a good thing that they were not administering CPR. They did at one point bring a defibrillator out. It was not used. Again, that's a good thing. And so all of those are at least positive things as far as the young man and his current situation. They did put a neck brace on him. They did put him on a backboard as they put him on the gurney, and they take him out to an area hospital. And as you mentioned, certainly our definite thoughts and prayers to that young man and his family, as I'm sure it's a scary, scary time for them. And now these young men on both teams carry forward with
no matter what level it is, it's hard to do that. So 11:15 to go, third quarter. Todd County is second and 11 at the 47 of their own, up 13-7. Redding back to pass, and throw it across the middle. It's complete at the 40, quickly to the 35 and down. Nice pitch and catch. Penalty marker comes down after the tackle. I believe that was Grady Redding, yes, on the catch. To the brother at the 35 in Russellville territory. First down, but we'll wait on the penalty. Looks to be face mask against Russellville. So that'll be tacked on to the end of the play from the 35 on.
So that's Grady Redding's first catch of the night, good for 17 yards. Now, Miles Redding, 5 of 11, is the young freshman quarterback, 128 yards, and almost half of that coming on the 62-yard touchdown pass and catch to Farlow.
Ball's at the 19 now after the 15-yard penalty on the personal foul face mask against the Russellville defender. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Snap, penalty markers, so that should be a false start since they stopped it very quickly after the play. And waiting on the official, yes, false start. Back him up 5 yards to 24.
Logan County now hangs on to a 28-0 lead end of the third quarter.
Ball to 24, first and 15. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. 2 men in the backfield. One's a split in, one's running back in. Woodard will get it, going to the left side, quickly to the 20, and that's going to be it. So he'll gain about 4 of that back and bring up a 2nd and 11. Also, irrelevant, but great big out. He was their lead tailback, and so they've got to go to Woodard now, who's more of a backup role, which makes things probably a little more difficult for Todd County.
Well, and to that point, Grace was the lead back in terms of statistics coming into this football game. The young man had a total of 60 carries coming in, 369 yards, but Woodard has been effective tonight. He's had 8 carries for 43 yards.
Ball's at the 20. 2nd and 11 there for Todd County. Can the Panther defense get a stop? Handoff, Woodard again, coming to the left side. Several Panthers there and bring it down. Nice tackle on the play. Minimal gains of 19 in credit. Number 28 for us, that is Tayshawn Cross again with a nice play.
Very nice play. As he slipped from behind, it was kind of student body left, so he had about 4 lead blockers out there, but Tayshawn does a nice job of coming up from behind the play to make the tackle on Woodard before he can get a gain.
Ball at the 19, 3rd and 10, probably in 4-down territory, but keep those things extended as long as you can.
Yeah, Coach Mikey Pitson mentioned it 2 weeks ago. We've got to start winning 3rd down, and we haven't been able to do that consistently to this point. Let's see if we can make it happen tonight.
Back to pass. Redding, looking. Panthers breaks free of the pressure. Pushes to the 15, needs the 10. He'll be tackled, I believe, short of the 1st down. And bring up 4th down. They marked him at the 11. He needs just past the 10, so we'll technically call it 4th and 2.
What a run by Miles Redding. Over the course of that 8-yard run, JB, I think he made about 5 different Panthers miss, and it was all just by being elusive, being shifty, and juking them. Yep. What a really, really impressive run by the young man for 8 yards.
And they barreled him in nicely. I mean, he was pitched back, and he got free of all of it. Really impressive. 4th and 2 from the 11. Big play here. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, 2 men in the backfield. Snap. Going to give it to Wood. Nope. Grady's going to keep it himself and cross and get the 1st down. Does Redding. Miles, that is. Excuse me. Grady's the brother, but he'll get the 1st down at the 8-yard line, maybe the 7, 1st and goal on the quarterback keeper.
And he paid the price for it with the big hit. I believe that was maybe McKay that came up and delivered the blow, but it was too late, and he got 3 yards on the carry and good enough for a Rebel 1st down.
They'll mark it the 8th, so 1st and goal at the 7:50 mark. 3rd quarter, 13-7. Rebels in front.
Redding now with 7 carries for 90 yards.
2 receivers left, single right. Waiting on the snap. Going to be Woodard right up the gut. Panthers are there, knocking down around the 5. It's Cross again on the nice tackle from the linebacker position. 2nd and goal.
And he said it all right there. Another great job by Cross, meeting him in the hole and bringing him in down before he can get a whole lot of steam headed in. They are going to mark it at the 5-yard line, so another gain of 3 for the big back Woodard.
7:10 remains. 3rd quarter. Rebels in front, 13-7. Panthers would love to get a stop here and not let them get in the end zone on 2nd and goal from the 5. Woodard to the right of Redding. Back to pass. Redding looking right side. Got a man, throws it way high. Incomplete. And it'll bring up 3rd and goal.
And for the Russellville Panthers, just in terms of watching film and kind of knowing what happens there, quite often, if they're going to bring that receiver on motion like that across the formation, he is the key, and that's who they're looking for. And so Panthers did a nice job defending it, and I think kind of forced Miles Redding to throw that ball high because there just wasn't a whole lot of room there.
3rd and goal from the 5.
You got to be keying Woodard here.
Got to. Trips to the right, single to the left.
They're going to try to spread you out and pound it right up the middle.
Yep. Snap. Woodard, right, nope. Redding's going to keep it, rolling to the right. Got a man to beat. He meets him on the play and dives into the end zone. He was one-on-one with the lineman. Made a great move against him. Able to dive in for the 5-yard touchdown by the freshman, Miles Redding.
Yep, the junior Sam Edge had him in his sights, but a nice cut by the freshman quarterback, and he dives for the end zone. That makes it now a 19-7 lead for the Rebels, and they're going to kick the extra point instead of going for 2 here.
Grady Redding, the older brother of Miles. Miles will hold, Grady will kick. Snap, set, everything clean. Kick is good. 6:52 remains, 3rd quarter, 20-7 now. Todd County over Russellville. You're listening to Panther football on WRUS.
Roy's Barbecue on Sarah Lane in Russellville always gives their very best when it comes to preparing the best home-cooked food in the area. Whether it's that delicious barbecue they're famous for or that delicious catfish or fried chicken with all the trimmings. Roy and all the personnel encourage all of the young people representing Russellville and Logan County High School to always give their very best, whether it be in sports, band, cheerleading, or education. Good luck, Panthers and Cougars, from Roy's Barbecue on Sarah Lane in Russellville.
Making connections that mean the most is the motto that LTC Connect stands by. That's why providing fiber technology to its customers is more important than ever. Fiber allows customers to work from home, do schoolwork from home, transfer large files, and more through a seamless connection. And it's more resilient to weather conditions too, so you never need to worry about lost service. LTC Connect is here to ensure you have a connection to the people who mean the most.
Thanks for listening to WRUS Russellville, Kentucky.
Todd County sets the kickoff from the 40, and Christian, you're ready. Looks like it's going to be a minute if you want to update everything.
Oh, I can do that. Todd County takes 12 plays, 5 minutes, 2 seconds off the clock, and that doesn't include the game time of the injury for Mr. Grace. But 12 plays, 68 yards. Take 5:02 off the clock. Redding punches it in. Miles Redding does from the 5-yard line. His brother kicks the extra point. With 6:52 remaining in the third, the Tide Central Rebels lead Russellville 20-7.
South Warren wins against Greenwood 47-13 tonight. Short kick, but returnable for Armstrong at the 28-yard line. Greenwood is a 30-33, and that's about it for Donovan. Panthers will take over there 1st and 10, trailing 20-7, and then a really, really late penalty marker comes in several seconds after the play.
Yep, and going to be interesting to see. That may end up being a blindside hit, personal foul against the Panthers. We'll have to check to see if that was the call, but it looked like a Panther came in and called a Rebel while he wasn't looking on the kickoff. That's one of the things they're trying to take out of the game, especially on those kickoffs that can be so dangerous. You got somebody coming with a full head of steam.
Wait on the official. They're going backwards against the Panthers, so personal foul. Chris called it against Russellville. Didn't whistle exactly what it was, but that'll take them all the way inside the 20 to the 17. The only positive of that is still be just a 1st and 10, but you lose 15 yards on it. Panthers down 20-7, 6:46 to go in the third, and got some work to do because need to get some scores here and love to get a touchdown on this drive because just to stay in it because Todd County having trouble sometimes figuring out that offense. Two receivers either side, Holman in the gun, Armstrong to his right. Snap. Armstrong going to get it, bounce off one tackle, trying to get the outside end there. Armstrong runs over, man, 25 and down, 26. Nice run by the young man.
Really nice run by Armstrong, a power run, and now we've got more flags. We've got kind of an altercation ensuing near the Panther bench.
Mikey takes Nurse over to the side, so I don't know if that'll go against him or what, but they gave him the 10-yard gain of the first down at the 27. Be interested to see what happens after that. Officials meeting over by the Russell sideline at length, talking this one through.
Well, Armstrong just absolutely trucked 3 Rebels at the end of the run. Let's see if they're going to say that the Rebels took offense to it. If Gilmore gives us another offsetting, I may lose my mind. They're going to move the 6.
Personal foul, Todd County. Personal foul for Russellville.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Gilmore. No, wait a minute. They're going to say it occurred after the play, so they're going to give him the first down.
Correct.
That's just not good officiating, in my opinion. So that's Armstrong's first carry of the night, and it goes for 10.
There we go. 1st and 10 for Russellville. Moving the chains out to the 27.
What a cop-out.
He's done it twice.
No.
Trips right. Single man left. Shotgun for Holman. Armstrong to the right. Armstrong looking long, going one-on-one, got a man down there, hits him in the hands. Great looking pass. Temple Dickerson could not break free of Bryant. Great defense by Bryant. Incomplete.
Yeah, credit to the defender that time. Really, really nice job by the young man, Eli Bryant, the junior defensive back. He was step for step with Temple Dickerson, and about the time that he was able to get one hand out, so did Bryant. And so just really, really good defense by the Rebels.
Is that another penalty down back there? I think Gilmore's heading over there. We're moving the ball.
Moving forward.
Is it a late hit on Hallman? Didn't see Gilmore's signal.
I never saw a signal either. And we moved it to the
43.
16
yards, right?
Yes, that is a 16-yard penalty.
I'm going to go late hit or roughing the quarterback after the throw. And the Panthers have a first and 10 at 43.
Okay.
We make it up as we go.
That's right.
Logan County received the score just a minute ago of 34-0 now on Callaway County. Hallman bobbles the snap. Luckily, falls on it back to the 35. So we'll lose 8 on the, I don't know if it was a bad snap. I think he just bobbled the football.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to move and trying to do something before he secured the football. Going to go as the second sack of the night for the Rebels, a negative 9 yards in total there. And as much as anything, again, puts the Panthers against the chain, second and long.
Ball at the 35.
Certainly unofficial because I lose count and because I get upset by the offsetting things. But I have now 9 penalties for 85 for Todd Central, 9 penalties for 100 for Russellville. Woof. Woof.
Allman back to pass on second and a mile. Gets it complete to Nurse. He falls down at the 39-yard line. And he definitely pulled something, or he landed awkwardly on the ground when he came down with the football. So completed catch at the 39. And I think he's going to be okay. He probably just twisted and
he just got
scared.
Turned awkwardly for sure.
Yep. Kind of like if you've ever rolled that ankle, you're like, uh-oh. And it's not that bad, but it scares you first. Ball will be at the 39, so don't gain many yards there. Bring up third down. Ball at 39. Need the 47 of Todd County for a first down and third down.
Nurse
again, trail 27. Sorry, Chris.
No, my fault. Nurse 4 catches, 83 yards. Hallman now has 108 on the night. Much like Franklin Simpson, a lot of completions, a lot of drops, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's a bugaboo for a while now for Russellville. Allman looking long on third down, over the middle, got a man, and no, incomplete. Was intended for Darden and maybe 2-2 on the back end, but kind of threw it in the middle of them and falls incomplete, pulled down. Has to put it away here.
So 8 for 17 for 108 yards and a touchdown now for Hallman on the night. And again, an easy 3 to 4 drops, if nothing else. Balls that hit receivers in the hands or in the breadbasket, where they certainly should have hauled them in.
Now it's going to be a must-stop for the Panther defense. Snap, all good. Kick, clean, great boot, end over end. Can be returnable. Todd County, Yep, they're going to catch it at the 23-yard line. He missed the tackle, but then he falls down, luckily, after 23. No yardage on the return, but did a good job of catching because it would have probably rolled inside the 15 if he doesn't. So mark it at 24, first and 10 or Todd County, up 20-7, 4:30 to go. Third quarter, and again, Panther defense going to have to stop.
Yep, and good to see LeBron Nurse come down on special teams on punt coverage and make that tackle. So the young man was able to bounce back, get right back on the field, and have an impact. The Panther defense has just stumbled, JB, after coming out and getting that score. They had that long possession part of the first, and then at the very beginning of the second quarter, they got that touchdown, and then they've gone punt, fumble, punt.
42-7, Paducah Tillman beats Allen County. That's the final. Triple stack line to the left side for Todd County. It's going to be a handoff to Woodard. Woodard breaks one tackle, 2-2 man to beat. He finally brings it down about the 34, 35-yard line. It'll be enough for a first down. And I guess they're trying to get defenders as far away from the play as possible so Woodard can run.
Well, and, if nothing else, it's eye candy. It's something to look at as Krishawn Woods is down on the field for the Russellville Panthers. but it kind of draws your attention. It's something unique, something weird that you hadn't seen before. And so it draws your attention, and then you just hand it off to the fullback and let him get 12.
They're going to tend to him. Looks to be a left leg, hopefully just a cramp or a twist. But we'll take a break and come back. 4:22 to go, third quarter, 20-7 Todd County. We'll be back in a few minutes. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Medical emergencies are never expected. They just happen. And when they do, it's critical to know that skilled emergency medicine specialists and advanced diagnostic technologies at Logan Memorial Hospital are nearby. With imaging, laboratory, and surgery services close, you have access to all the resources you need for high-quality emergency medical care. Logan Memorial Hospital. Be well, live well. That's why we're here. For more information, visit loganmemorial.com.
I'm Tammy Collins, Chief Financial Officer of Auburn Bank, inviting you to come see us in our brand new location, 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. Just like our community, Auburn Bank has experienced exceptional growth in recent years, which made this new facility necessary to offer the highest level of customer service you've come to expect. So please, come see us at Auburn Bank, where serving you comes first. 404 Hopkinsville Road, Russellville, and now 236 Sugar Maple Drive, Auburn. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When it comes to your health, Yates Pharmacy is the MVP, most valuable pharmacy. Whether you need prescription medication, a vaccination, or over-the-counter remedy, at Yates Pharmacy, they'll go the extra mile to get you back on your feet and back in the game. Make sure Yates Pharmacy is on your healthcare team. They're open weekdays from 8:30 to 5:30 and 8:30 to 1:30 on Saturdays at 432 Hopkinsville Road in Russellville. Call anytime at 270-726-8451.
At Summers & Son Funeral Home, we care about the people who live and work in our community, especially the kids. A good education is essential in today's complex world. If we all make an effort to promote our local schools, it will result in a brighter future for our entire area. This is Brent Summers of Summers & Son Funeral Home, committed to serving you with kindness and compassion, and proudly rooting on the Cougars and Panthers every step of the way.
Well, we had a Todd County injury earlier tonight from Quentin Grace that ended him up in the ambulance, and trying to obviously get an accurate update before we pass that along. This time the Panther man down for Sean Woods. He's up but walking, and just now got up after 3-4 minutes on the ground. It's his right leg, and being helped by the trainer off the field and walking very gingerly. So does not look good for that young man until he is hurting on that play. So Todd County to reset has the ball at their own 35-yard line. They're up 20-7 against our Panthers on homecoming, and there's 4:22 remaining in the third quarter. Two receivers right, two to the left. Shotgun for Redding. Woodard, the backup running back, in his backfield. It'll be a pitch pass to Farlow, trying to get to the outside. Panthers can't get him first. He draws it to 40 and out of bounds around the 46-yard line. So he should have enough for a first down by yard. First and 10 there.
Yeah, and it's just that little pop pass. He comes in motion right in front of the quarterback. Quarterback pitches to him. It's extended sweep to the left at that point, and a nice job by Fitzgerald to get to the corner, pick up the 11 yards that they need for a first down.
You said that Trinity St. X scored. Trinity was up 45-10 now?
Yes, that's what I just thought.
It was 21-10 at the half. And again, folks, St. X was favored in that one.
Yeah, with 9:40 left. So I mean,
running clock's not in effect. Not yet. First and 10 from the 46. Another man in motion. Barlow again. On a fake handoff, give to him, give it to Woodard. Panthers, though, are there. Minimal, if any game, will give him a yard to the 47.
Nice job by big DJ Elliott that time at the front of the Panther defense to bring him down.
I'll tell you this, too, again. Just truth speaking, we've not been dominated tonight.
No.
And that is, we have played in this ball game. Don't know what the outcome will be, but we are in this ball game. And that is something Russell needed to see. They needed to hang with the team. Again, would love a stop and a score, and we're right back in it. But you feel like this is the competition of our level, and then we're playing with them. So, again, just got to keep working on. Again, we give it 4 quarters and have a chance at the end. Going to have to get a stop here, though. Trips to the right. Shotgun. Redding rolling to his right with 3 receivers. Going to throw it long, high, incomplete for Fitzgerald. That's a first down marker. And it'll be up 3rd down at the 47-yard line, 3rd and 9. See if the defense can get off the field with 3:17 to go.
Redding rolls to his right, had 2 receivers on little flag routes to the right, had a short and a long, had 2 different options. Overthrew the shorter receiver, underthrew the long receiver, kind of dropped it right in the middle of him. He is 6'4", 14 now for 139 yards, is Miles Redding, but he's also got 95 yards rushing himself tonight and 2 touchdowns, 1 of 32 yards, 1 of 5 yards. The freshman has been electric for Todd Central.
He's a high school player, isn't he?
Yes.
2 receivers right to the left. Shotgun for Redding. Eden's in the backfield this time. Back to pass. Redding in trouble. Gets hit and he throws but completes it. I think that's Farlow. He's going to walk in and score. He made the outline all the way towards the end zone, then a penalty marker after the play in the end zone. This is going to be a 53-yard touchdown pass for the Rebels.
Yep, I believe the penalty is probably going to be for the excessive celebration, but Miles Redding hits his favorite target in Farlow. Farlow does the real work, takes it 53 yards to the house, and that's going to put the Rebels up 26-7.
And he's not even listed as a starter on their roster.
Really?
Yep.
Because he came in as their leading receiver, too, so that tells you something there. He had 19 catches for 163 yards and 3 touchdowns coming in.
Yep. Todd Kane looks like they're going to go for the extra point, try not the 2 points. Penalty is against Todd County after the touchdown, and they'll be assessed on the kickoff. Gray Redding being held by Miles Redding for the extra point. But then Glean, kick clean, and it is good. 3:06 to go. New score, 27 for Todd County, 7 for Russellville. You're listening to Panther Football on WRUS.
Venture Plastic is proud to be a part of this community and support Cougar and Panther athletics. We realize that young people competing today will be the employees of tomorrow. Lessons in teamwork, problem solving, and sacrifice they're learning now will make them great members of the Venture Plastic team later. So enjoy every second and know we're rooting for you.
To learn more about joining the Venture Plastics team, visit jobs.flex-n-gate.com.
Having to wait is inconvenient, especially when it comes to banking. We never want to be an inconvenience at Lewisburg Banking Company. Instantly issuing debit cards is just one way we are making banking more convenient. Stop by any of our 4 offices today to experience the convenience that Lewisburg Banking Company has to offer. Past, present, promises. Lewisburg Banking Company, serving Logan and surrounding areas for 125 years. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back at Ray Stadium, 3:06 remains. Chris, updated.
Todd County needs just 5 plays, 1:24 off the clock, JB. Another quick strike drive, 77 yards. It ends with a 57-yard touchdown pitch and catch from Redding to Farlow. The point after is good, makes the score 27-7 with 3:06 remaining in the third. Redding is now 7 of 15 for 196 yards and 2 touchdowns. Meanwhile, Farlow having himself a day. He's got 3 catches for 138 yards and 2 touchdowns. Yeah.
And again, the roster I got Thursday from their coach, list starters, did not have him listed as a starter on offense. Interesting. Never know the reason behind that, but he's made his impact, yes, whether he started or not.
And so has the electric freshman in Miles Redding.
No doubt. Kicking off from the 25 after the 15-yard penalty. End over end deep kick. Temple Dickerson at the 23. Upfield. Jacoby quickly to the 35. Trying to make man miss to the 37, and that's where that play will finish there. First and 10 for Russellville at the 37-yard line. A lot of whistles, a lot of pushing late. Don't see any penalty markers. And that's where Russell will take over at their own 37-yard line.
And so the Russellville Panthers now in trouble, JB. Definitely a must score here. You need points, and you got to pick up a stop because these Todd County Rebels, that offense is starting to pick up now. Believe they have scored on their last 2 possessions back-to-back. after the end of the quarter where they just, ran out the clock at that point.
Yep.
And so their 2 offensive possessions in the third quarter have both ended in touchdowns, and the Russellville Panthers have got to match pace.
Probably need it quick. 2:56 to go in the third. Single receiver left, 3 to the right. Shotgun for Hallman. Armstrong to his left. He did not jump. The defender did not jump according to the official. Snap, Hallman back to pass. Looking long. Got him there. Intercepted to 35. It's going to be a 6-6 at the 30. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Todd County. Pick 6 by number 20, Travis Edens, the senior. And a 45-yard touchdown interception extends the lead and pretty much puts the game on ice, 33-7.
Edens ran the route, jumped the route. Hallman attempted to make the throw without seeing the eyes of his receiver, and in doing such, he was throwing to a spot, and that spot was occupied by the Todd County Central defender. And now we're going to have a meeting, and we're going to have a conversation, and I'm not real sure if we know that anything happened. There's a personal foul, roughing the passer against Todd County Central.
Oh.
So none of that counts.
I got to start marking, bud. All right, then. Well, he had a touchdown taken off the board, so Todd County does now. So reset 27-7. We're going to get 15 yards and should have the ball right around the midfield and maybe just into Todd County territory.
And now, by my count, John Press, the Todd Central Rebels have 10 penalties for 100 yards, and the Panthers have 9 for 100 yards.
Also going to be at the 47 of Todd County. See if Russellville can take advantage of a huge break where a pick 6 just happened that was taken off the board due to personal foul penalty. Trips left, single man right. Armstrong to the left. Back to pass. Hallman into some trouble. Gets rid of it quickly. Got Tutu over the middle. Tutu had to reach back for it, but not able to catch it. Incomplete.
And again, that time, Hallman took another shot and he delivered the football. He's not being able to set up cleanly at this point and get it away. The last time it resulted in a personal foul against the Rebels. That time they hit him cleanly, but again, he's being hit as he's releasing the football.
2nd and 10 at the 47 of Todd County. Again, Russell trails 27-7. Still in the third quarter. Had a couple lengthy injuries that has delayed us a little bit tonight. And Hallman will get the play call for Coach Pitt. Take over in the huddle, and the Panthers will break it. Timble Dixon and Nurse wide left. 2-2. Ballenbecker wide right. Armstrong to the right of Hallman. Hallman gets hit again. Those are long. Just has to outthrow defenders and receivers. Incomplete. He didn't have a chance from the snap.
And Hallman now, his last 3 passes have fallen incomplete. He's 8 of 19 now for 108 yards is Hallman.
And didn't have a prayer on that one. As soon as he snapped it, there was somebody in his face, and he was lucky to get rid of it. Darting into fill a receiver spot there after that play. And we haven't seen Gardner lately.
No, really haven't seen him since that ankle turn.
Right. Hope he's okay. Trips left, single right. Armstrong to the right. Hallman back to pass. Got a little more time this time. Revs up. Temple Dickerson's there. Good catch at the 30. Stays in bounds. Stays on his feet. Down middle of the field. Now back to the left of the field. Got some running room at the 20. Temple Dickerson out of bounds around the 17. Nice pass. Nice catch. Nice run after catch.
Wow. There's a lot going on there. As Temple Dickerson's going to get it all the way down to the 16-yard line.
That's a 30-yard gain.
31-yard gain.
And he got some good yak.
Yes, a lot of yak there for Temple Dickerson.
Yards after catch.
And ran a lot further than the yak that he got because he ran about 70 yards to get 31.
He got some non-counting yak. And Todd County's going to call a timeout discussion. The Panthers have a 1st and 10 at the Rebel 16, but the Panthers trail 27-7, 2:25 to go